Hello and welcome back for more Borderlands D&D. Last we left off, we had a heavy session. A little bit of a heavy session. Everybody woke up the next morning after everything that had happened and was taking their time to process and actually it wasn't the next morning. We had started that night still, where everybody had went back to the kitchen and we're sitting there and talking and trying to figure things out. At one point, Crystal went to go check out and see where Terry was to pick him up. Got there and unfortunately found out from a little bit of talking and interacting that Terry was not there, or more than likely was never there at all. After a little bit of talking, walking around trying to find stuff, Crystal found where the ship had taken off, where it was just outside of town, and came back, got a drink at the bar for a moment before leaving and heading back to the house to tell everybody what she had found. Or, well, actually, I don't think she interacted with anybody really. She just simply came back, said, what is it? She said, "I'm back," as in singular, and sat in Nessa's room the whole night. We started that I picked up the next morning with everybody being a bit down still from everything that had happened. Taking care of themselves, picking themselves back up, processing. Getting eventually at one point, Evans and Maggie started making meals for everybody, having them taken around, asked Bertram to help out with getting them to people. Everybody ended up gathering back up in the kitchen for a bit where they got their gifts and items that Nessa had made them before she had passed. Everybody received those. You should be all set on that side. A little bit more talking happened. People split off to figure out how to process things for the evening, for the afternoon before the funeral in the evening. Maggie, Bertram, and I want to say one more, Tanya, went down below to have a competition and try to cheer things up a little bit there in the shooting range. I believe Crystal, I'm trying to remember what Crystal did, actually. It's slipping my mind. Crystal and Barry, I do not remember what those two were doing in that moment. I am sorry for that. I do not have it written down either, right in front of me for my summary.
Very
I apologize for that.
The house.
That's fair. But at some point, you guys all got called together until to gather up and head over to the Jacob's family grave, where you guys had a brief ceremony. Everybody spoke some, everybody talked, tried to help each other with processing what was happening and supporting each other through the rough times. And then you all, I think we actually ended it just at the end of the funeral after everybody had had a moment to try and breathe. We can pick up right after the funeral, or we can pick up the morning after, or that night, wherever you guys want to, as long as it's just after that.
For me, I think morning after.
For you, that'll be fair. Is that where everybody wants to pick up, or do you some of you have stuff that you want to say that night?
I can't really see much.
I think most of us said our piece.
Yeah, about the funeral and what was had there. I was just pointing out that there was stuff that could be done that night if you guys had wished to, and I was asking if you wanted to. That was it.
All Barry does is fill up his gauntlets.
Princess is going to
Fair enough.
lay on the mound.
Princess is what?
Going to lay on the mound.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I was coughing during part of the recap. I don't remember if you said it. There was also the confrontation of Crystal and not Clementine, Maggie with Bertram.
Yes, that was part of the general love. Everybody had started to interact and try to find a little bit of peace at the end of it all. That was the comforting and helping people out.
Okay. It was a
But
notable.
that's fair. There was a notable moment there.
I was coughing and didn't hear the end towards the recap. I think you're good to go on, Matt.
All right. Well, no, that's why I'm asking where you guys want to pick up. You guys have to tell me where you all want to pick up.
Oh, I think Max's solution of the next day was fine.
That's fair. Okay.
We did a decent amount of things during the last day, and then the funeral. People probably just letting things settle.
It was a
Getting
really,
used to everything.
really long day.
It was a really, really long day.
Everything that needed to be said has already been said, or there's talk screaming, so we can't continue confronting Bertram. So starting the next morning, sounds fine to me.
Okay.
I was told not to continue doing things. So next morning sounds fun.
You can continue doing things if you wish. Please.
Don't get wishy-washy. I'll beat you up.
Please. Didn't get your heartfelt emotional moment, though. You finally got Maggie in your
heartfelt.
arms, and then you just cut the scene.
Time and place for romance. Funerals are usually not that place.
That is true and fair.
That depends on who you are.
I
Depends
said
on who
usually.
Whose
died.
funeral it is.
For Jody, it's the best place.
Jesus. Oh boy. Okay, next morning. We'll fast forward to that. I know most of you are in the mansion. I will have to ask for Cass. Are you staying in the mansion tonight, or did you leave and decide to come back because fuck this place?
No, Cass is in her old room.
Okay.
Bo is there too.
That is fair. I figured Bo and Clay would probably, well, at least Bo would stay in there. Clay probably just got given a room. They have the rooms.
Clay's sleeping on the floor. No, he's not. Cass had a really big room, so he might be on the couch.
Stepchilding the fuck out of the poor lad.
Cass wouldn't want him too far away.
Hey, shit got weird recently. I wouldn't blame her.
Yeah, she doesn't want something bad to happen. And her niece just died in this house. This house is a bad, bad place.
Where lots of bad things happened, like Clementine existing.
Yeah. Bane of her-
Clementine did exist here. That's fair.
Yeah. She doesn't know if that bitch has secret passages that she could just slit her son's throat.
She very much knows that they have secret passages that they can slit somebody's throat here. She grew up here.
That's why Clay's sleeping on the couch in her room. Continue.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is me kind of giving you guys the reins on where you want to go with this for the moment. I've kind of shunted things along. It's your guys' chance to have a choice to like where you're going with what now.
I think rewind to the middle of the night.
All right.
Cass is gonna wake up and she's going to sneak out of the bed and she's going to go and see her brother Sterling.
Okay. Easy enough.
She's gonna sit down next to him, and she's gonna move his hair out of his face. I know she did this to you. but I just don't know what she did. But I'm gonna get you out of this. And then she's just gonna sit there, and she'll sleep in the chair next to him until morning comes.
Okay.
Nope. Still been giving him 5 a day.
That is fair. I will say by giving him the 5 a day is effectively like, he had a countdown of days I set aside. You stopping to give him the 5 a day is me just saying, okay, today does not count towards the countdown. You aren't fixing him, but you are stopping him from dying.
That might be what wakes Cass up in the morning.
What if she gives him 10
That's
a day
fair.
rather than 5 a day?
No, this won't be enough to fix it. I do appreciate the thought, though.
We are.
Then, yeah, that's probably what you'll see in the morning then. Cass, as you'll wake up to Tanya coming in and healing him.
Cass is gonna wake up, not knowing what the fuck's going on, and she's gonna point a gun at her face.
But I was going to say, they did call and explain to Bo and them that Tanya was healing.
Well, she woke up not knowing she just woke up not knowing who it was. She just heard someone come in the room.
Okay, by that metric, understandable. Never mind. I just wanted to offer that up in case it had been forgotten because time had passed. Carry on.
Someone just came in the room and she was asleep. And probably on edge.
Nope, that's fair. Sorry, I was just offering the reminder. That makes sense.
Just me, Aunt Cass.
You giving him his dailies?
Uh-huh.
Any idea what's going on yet?
Something science-y that Anshin's done that's above my head because I'm not really that smart for that kind of stuff, but I can at least kind of prevent it. I can't really cure it at the moment, though, unfortunately.
I appreciate you doing what you can.
Hopefully after we kill that bitch, maybe there'll be a memo or something convenient randomly around that'll just have, like, the fix, or there's a serum at an Anshin base or something that'll cure him, and we can just go raid and get the stuff and fix him up.
I hope so. I can't lose him, too. And she's gonna take a deep breath. And she's gonna stand up. Well, do you like coffee?
Sometimes.
I think we should go to the kitchen and get some coffee.
I take mine white girl sweet, usually.
Well, white girl, it seems like you are sweet, so let's go get you a coffee.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can go get a coffee. If anybody wants to show up in the kitchen or be in the kitchen already, it's a good time for everybody to converge a little bit.
I feel like Evans was usually a early rise and shiner, would probably already be up around.
Fair enough. But also, he keeps around and doing stuff. He doesn't really hover in the kitchen so much.
Fair.
If he is in the kitchen, when Cass walks in, she's gonna tussle his hair.
Well, shit, I'll have to give it to you.
She wants to mess it up.
Fair enough.
Alright, yesterday was a day of peace, so ready to talk violence today?
I'm always ready to talk violence. That's my second nature.
I hope everyone else is ready to talk violence when they get up.
I want Barry to come in as soon as he starts saying today's the day of violence.
Absolutely, go for it.
That sounds interesting. I made bombs.
Oh, how to do, big fella?
I made bombs.
Do you want some coffee?
I will take some coffee.
Ooh, did you make more big bombs or more
The
Little
shape
bomb.
charges. I made some more shape charges like Bertram used against her.
I don't know if that will work on her again. I also don't know how her insides didn't become outsides when Bertram literally put that on her.
I dropped a nuke on her with a hurting stick. And she walked it off.
But, well, we can always blow her up more. And more. And more. Hopefully till there's nothing left.
I'm still of the opinion that if she didn't have a hostage, that we should have just dropped a ship on her.
Oh, no, I had planned for that as well. I was going to see how many bandit ships we could spare since we already got thousands of bandits at the command ready to come by.
Yeah,
Does Cass know that?
You do?
Now she does.
You got an army of what?
We
Bandits.
convinced Jacana bandits from Pandora to come do this. You know, those of them that live, there's plenty of stuff to loot for Mansion.
Do what exactly?
Kill Murmur.
Go kill Murmur.
I'm listening.
I give her a rundown of the various allies that we've gotten.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Got convinced to two things. We should probably go and check
Sounds
on
like
them.
you
make sure
guys
that
got
they're-
yourself a colorful crew.
Yes, it shall be interesting.
I
Well,
wonder
they're
if
there.
my darling sister-in-law would be there.
They're there mostly for cannon fodder and numbers to deal with their numbers. And like Barry had said, part of the plan was gonna be just to find the bitch and literally hit her with a ship from orbit. But
They have
She got
hostages
carried.
now.
Who's Terry?
Crystal Stang.
I don't know
No,
why,
I
but I feel
think
like
we
who's
should
Terry
still-
should summon Crystal.
I honestly think that we should probably go and keep some of those tips just in case, so we can give a call and have them drop. I think that'd be useful. You think that'd be useful?
I think it'd be useful, especially if Terry isn't in the vicinity. Also, when you say with the ground of who's Terry, I just pictured Crystal like SpongeBob with the Gary crying.
SpongeBob with the Gary crying?
When SpongeBob's crying over Gary.
Terry, come home.
Gary, come back!
No, there's Gary Come Home. It's a song.
It's Gary Come Home.
Oh
It's a
shit!
song.
I didn't know there was a song.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I did not get to watch
No, no,
SpongeBob
it's
growing
Baby
up. I
Come
don't
Back.
know this.
That's not Gary.
I know
Come Back,
Baby
it's
Come Back.
Come Back.
No, I know Baby Come Back. That's why I was making the joke of Gary Come Back.
No,
Yeah,
the
no,
song
him.
is
He's
Gary
named
Come
Gary.
Home.
I hate how my
okay.
mind works. I now have the song ready. I haven't heard it in
Let's
over
go.
a decade, but it's there.
Same.
I want to hear it. I'm gonna Google it.
YouTube it.
It's more than a pet. He's his best friend.
Anyways, back to what's happening. Guess we can't play that.
I mean, I guess we could probably gonna make some good explosives that we could throw, or that Crystal could just run over and drop at her. I think that would work well.
We also have a Jacob's Bank Fund that I don't know how much we're going to get to use, but I think we're going to get to use a lot of money. So things like explosives might be in abundance.
Do you think iridium bombs would work better on her because she's a siren? Or would work worse?
I feel like they'd work worse. She might be able to just like absorb residual dust in the air and stuff and power up and recharge herself. Now, if you're aiming to fuck up the ecosystem and kill a lot of random mansion people, iridium bombs would probably work like a good dirty bomb and sit there and irradiate and fuck up a lot of the population. That's not really what we're supposed to be doing. We're mostly focused on her. And anyone that's in the way of getting to her.
I don't really go and care about anyone else. It's less that, well, at least as far as I'm aware, it's less that we don't want to hurt the other people and more that we just don't care if they get hurt.
Ooh. We might need Evans here for this one, just because the corporate stuff.
Oh, the song.
Did Evans like sneak away while people were talking after Aunt Cass ruffled his hair?
Oh, absolutely. This is just, it's too early in the morning. He just buried his sister. He's not here this morning. He snuck off to not deal with people.
So maybe if we contact some of the higher up, maybe we'll be able to contact some of the higher ups at Anshin that might actually want Murmur gone, or see if there's any corporate spy type stuff in there. And maybe we could get Anshin to help from the inside, possibly in overthrowing Murmur. You know, maybe like the second in command or whatever that might want her gone, so they can be in charge.
They probably should have, you guys probably should have done something about the fact that, the wife has poisoned your... Oh, fuck, what's the name? Poisoned the head of Anshin and is helped kill her daughter and said about sabotaging and all.
They poisoned the head of Jacobs.
Jake, do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm offering it just in case. I did not know.
His
I wanted to
name
make
is
sure we were
Sterling.
on the same
He
side.
has a name.
I've already forgotten it. Clementine
He's a human
poisoned
being.
Sterling, murdered Nessa, helped murder Nessa as part on the plot to murder Nessa, and is just generally betrayed Jacob. Then is now, still in charge. So they should probably do something about making that not be a thing. Removing power from her before she does a full corporate takeover.
Well, she currently has full power, so I don't know if anyone below her has the ability to rescind that. But also, I think
That's
that
kind of
might
the thing
be
where if enough of the company says no, fuck you, that is a thing. That's legitimately just a thing. Where yes, they're the head, but it's not just a monolith. Company's not a monolith.
No, I will also for clarification, you're thinking of real life world settings. In Borderlands, the head of companies are effectively monoliths. Yes, they technically have a board, but I think we've seen they don't give a shit.
Honey, the board for the Jacobs consists of Jacobs.
And you have a person who's not a Jacob just take over. So now would be the time to fight back against her, yes.
It's like Evan said, he couldn't actively access stuff because she was in charge still. So until she's gone, that don't work.
And if you don't try to go and figure out now, you're not going to be able to.
Well,
I plan on killing her.
If you don't fight back on all fronts, she's just gonna keep doing this.
That's what we're trying to do, Barry. We got to go there and kill her too.
I plan on killing that bitch.
Yes, I'm aware we're going to go kill her. Same point. Just because she has authorization codes doesn't mean the actual people are going to just listen to her. Because yes, you can't go and block off her access from things, and there's a lot of stuff she still has control of. But people think you can, in fact, do that.
I don't know. The majority of the people I've met don't really think.
Barry. Honey, do you think if I could have gotten her to not be head of the company anymore and get all the mumbo jumbo contract stuff that I needed to get to put Evans in charge, I wouldn't have already done it by now?
There's a big difference between all the previous shit she's done and poisoned the head and murdered the heir. So yes, there is a large difference between that.
The people who work for the Jacobs are loyal. They're loyal to Sterling. So unless Sterling's awake and says that Clementine isn't in charge anymore, they're gonna listen to Clementine.
Barry's just giving you a deadpan stare.
She's given one back.
You have no idea about how any people actually think, do you?
And you don't know how this company
Moving back
works.
on.
You're fiddling with things
Moving
that you don't
on
know
before
what's
you
going
talk
on.
about this more. Moving on. Because that's
What?
just stupid.
I'm
Let's go
your
kill it.
I'm your elder for one. I'm gonna have you show me some respect. And two,
Let's go kill a bitch. So, what plans do we have besides let's blow her up? And Mook swarms.
Well, like I said, if we can get we get see about corporate contacts, and if there's anyone on the inside for Anshin there that can possibly do anything, and maybe
Tanya?
Anshin betrayal stuff.
Tanya. If that won't work for Jacobs, points at Nessa's aunt, why would it work for Anshin?
No, have Anshin.
All your
betray them.
arguments for that, all her arguments for that apply to that.
you know the inner workings of companies are different, right? But they don't all run the same.
I will offer up one tidbit for just above game for somebody to think of. You would have to go out of your way to find people, just to let you know. And that would cost you time and possibly days.
Mm-hmm.
And if I may
That's
offer
also-
my
if you want
own
that.
above table
That's
tidbit,
also
she controls people's minds.
That
Right.
too.
that's too.
So
but that's
she has
also why
even less chance of doing the Anshin thing than they do with the Jacobs thing.
it's part
so
of
what-
why it started things with
Well,
if we have corporate spies or anything over there.
Oh, you're
also,
asking if Jacobs has corporate spies inside of Anshin.
Yes, that was one of the questions.
Okay.
If it
I'm
won't
assuming
work
if
for
we did,
Jacob,
they're
it
mind
most definitely
controlled.
won't work for Anshin. So what? That's not really an option, period, then. Yes, am I just completely wrong? As far as I'm aware, there's no real fundamental differences between the companies, beyond the fact that that one has family and that one has a CEO. So either her
Well,
arguments are
that
invalid,
and the
or there's
head of
something else going
Anshin,
on.
a mind controlling bitch.
Yeah, that's why I said it's even less likely to work. Because she has mind control powers.
You're starting to become a little robot-y, Dylan.
I was moving about this, by the way. So if it won't work for Jacobs, we don't have a mind controlling psychopath in charge. Why would
Still.
it work for Anshin whenever they do have a mind controlling psychopath in charge?
You're a robot-y,
I
but it
can
will be
make it.
Max something.
Did you?
Sounds like hair trimmers is
If
coming.
you're going to be using that, you need to have the muted, I think.
Did you get the general gist?
It
Yes.
was robot-y, but I got the general gist of what you said, Dylan.
Okay. It's like, this isn't even me just like counter arguments or anything. This is just general statement. If it won't work for the Jacobs, why would it work for the Anshin when they do have the mind control person? Just, do you have any idea here?
Well, the
have
idea
a
for the
plan for
Jacob
this?
stuff, I say, is how much Evans has corporate access to sit there and override things. The idea for Anshin was betray in any way they could, which might include ground troops, air troops, any sort of vessel nearby in space, anything like that. Any sort of active betrayal they can have, but yes, they could all just be mind controlled because we really don't know the full extent of that.
And in
But-
what way would you not be able to do that with the Jacobs people? Tell out the story, and then say, are you more loyal to Evans or more loyal to Clementine, who did all these horrible things? It would be he said, she said, but honestly, that's all that really matters half the time.
I mean, we couldn't get as many Jacob's troops over there probably as they can muster. I don't think there's an issue with that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, and they was telling me I was stupid.
Evans should still be able to issue troop orders and stuff, I think. It's just there's things he can't do.
We're
Yeah.
also not an army. We don't have troops. We have factory workers.
Hold on.
You have
Above
security.
game, that's absolutely. I was gonna say above game. Sorry, that's something like I said. You guys had security here. You absolutely have people that you can talk to.
Absolutely, yeah, you absolutely have people.
Hey, Matt,
Marshals?
Remember, corporate wars are a thing.
We need them to stay
Uh-huh.
here and protect the house, though. Protect people like Maggie.
You have a lot more than just the people working at the house, though.
hey, Matt, it doesn't help.
It sounds like you guys have plenty of troops. What my troops gonna help you with?
Sheer numbers.
Honestly, my argument is less help us and more don't listen to Clementine.
Eric, you had something to say?
Hey, Matt, it doesn't help with what they're doing at all, but I send him a message because I think I know where I am in the manor.
Okay, I'll
And
check
that's
my
it.
phone real quick. Sorry, my phone's behind me on charge, so it's not right in front of my face.
That's fine. It's also
I think
nothing
it's-
to do with anything right now. It's just
No, I appreciate you giving me the heads up.
a
though.
stark comparison.
Bertram
It's less
listening
of
to a
the-
washing machine.
It's less of the people that work here
Oh.
listen to Clementine, and more Clementine has access to everything that we don't.
As the heir, he would have access to a fair amount. The problem is she would be able to say, no, don't do that, if she finds out, which she probably will if she's paying attention at all. At the same point, you would still be able to do stuff. You don't have full access like the CEO would, like the head would, but you would still have a fair amount of access. You just wouldn't have the authority to do stuff. And it's not about taking complete control and overriding her. It's more about making sure she can't just be like, hey, go drop an asteroid on these people, or go blow these people up.
Excuse me.
It's
I wish the giant space sniper was real and mobile.
It probably is real. We just probably aren't allowed to know about it. But no, seriously, if there's any plan that would work for the Ancient Company, it would also work for the Jacobs Company. In the fact that you have an actual person actual people who actually do have authority, who have the name, who have everything, that would let them be, yes, you should listen to me over her. And while that wouldn't give you computer access and computer controls, the human element is still there.
I will say, above game, like just as a friendly reminder. Sorry, I'm realizing I've been piecing things together where the crossbars are going. Keep in mind, a lot of what's being used manpower-wise and resource-wise to hunt for things isn't Jacob's Corporation people. It is Crimson Lands people.
Yeah, no, my thing is more that to make sure she doesn't do that. And it wasn't even entirely about bringing them in. It's more this fact that why the hell haven't we done that to make sure that doesn't happen? And
No, I get that. I was just letting
that's
you know.
stupid. And now I'm just kind of annoyed. Because then their immediate response was, we should do this exact thing I just told you to do to Anshin. I'm also I did try to move as long and ignore this entire thing before, so yes. Can we move on now? No.
Above table again, if you're looking for things that are happening over with Atlas, there's an entire squad of lancemen. There are people in the house.
Absolutely.
Like, you could talk with them.
Oh, 3 of them.
Well, yeah. Oh no, they're missing one member to
Sorry,
make a
it's an
squad.
entire squad. My brain just said your entire squad. I'm like, squad feels like more than 3, but at the same time, depends on the 3, I guess, afterwards.
You're right, it's like 4 and I'm over there.
Did the rest of us have contact with them? Or for HoloNet or EchoNet to be able to call them?
You've met briefly, but I don't think that, like, most exchanges have happened.
Yeah, I would say between you guys and them, I think it's mostly just been Bertram with occasional meetups and touch-ups.
All right, it's faster to call Bertram through this then. Just call Bertram.
All right.
I am called. Pick up echo. Much.
Hey Bertram, how you holding up?
Been better, been worse. What's something up?
We're in the kitchen currently talking violence and revenge and trying to plan out things, but most of us are, I say half of us aren't here, and I don't know if you're ready to talk about this kind of stuff yet, or if you need some more time, but would you mind calling your Atlas people friends and sending them in here so we can talk with them too?
Sure. If you guys prepare a simple breakfast, gotta use a bribe.
I think they can do that. Also, will you be joining us, or do you need some more time to yourself, or whatever you're doing?
I'm working on it. I'll be around eventually.
Okay. Could you also go check on Crystal if you're just, doing self-care stuff at some point?
Did she not answer because no one... Have you checked, or is it just send me do?
I haven't called her yet, but I felt like sending you in person might be better. Because I don't know which kind of mood she's gonna be in yet, and if she's not ready to be destructive, it might not be good for her.
I suppose whenever I get to the point where I'm moving, I'll swing by the various rooms I think Crystal might be in and see what I can get.
Do you want us to send you someone with breakfast too?
Well, just like, if it's being made for X amount of people, just like leave it at the table. We'll get to it. Unless it's like eggs that like don't stay, or you know what I mean.
I mean, you've seen the staff they have here, so it's kind of, we can hold off until like you're coming, and then they can make something hot instead of
I've
it just
gotta
sitting
imagine they have like a hotel warmer thingy, right?
Probably.
So like
Food's a lot better.
it'll
Food's a lot
probably
better
be
fresh,
fine.
though.
Yeah. I'll call them. Send them that way.
Thank you. The Atlas crew is on the way, so we can ask them how they do things and how things work on that end. And also, we might be able to possibly buy out some of the lands. Possibly. I don't know how the fundings work on that, or how their contracts work.
I'm not hearing
Well, if we
any
can
of
contract-
that part. I've already hung up. Is there anything in my phone call beyond, hey, they want to talk about the mission going forward. They're going to make breakfast.
Yeah, as far as I know, as long as you don't got anything, that's probably all it'll be.
Yep.
We don't have to do we don't have to do the whole detail of like, hey, they want to talk.
Okay, understood. Then I do as I said and continue the process of slowly waking up.
That is fair.
High energy morning. This is not.
They basically gave you like the affirmative, like, yeah, we'll head down there. Brewer, I think they say Brewer's gonna stay asleep, but the rest of them will head down there.
What room are you in?
What, Max?
You
What room
can
are
beat
you
that
in, Eric?
information out of the Lakitu.
Oh. Why secret?
He's having his alone time.
Stealing
This
things.
is an audio medium. I don't know if you know this.
Stealing things. You can't stop.
Can we feel them with you?
Maggie slams her fan over onto the thing. Shut up and go back to sleep.
All right. Bertram's gonna be a while before he joins us, and he said he'll go talk to Crystal because I asked him to see if she's okay. because I think she might just need some extra sleep and alone time by herself until she kind of gets out of the funk. She'll be ready for Hellfire and Brimstone after that, probably, though.
Good, we're gonna need her as fiery as we can get her.
What if I put a piece of bacon in front of a fan towards the door? Those guys will get here faster.
Maybe.
And they can arrive.
Ah, never mind, just mentioning the bacon worked.
Yeah, so Lodi shows in, just pops up and goes, "Oh, we having bacon? I heard bacon."
There's bacon.
Yes, this is what I needed today.
All right. So while you're eating your bacon, ready to talk about killing people and proper corporate betrayal, all that good stuff?
Oh, so it's Tuesday? Okay.
We can let you eat your bacon first if you want to, eat then talk.
Oh no, I can multitask if she just starts giving the bacon. and so does Hoyle.
Okay.
We can multitask, absolutely. Just what are we doing about this?
So, we're going to be invading that planet. We got bandit troops. We've got ourselves. We could probably wrangle up bits and pieces of Jacob. Various people that can fight, but they got to leave people places to defend. So how does the Lance contract stuff kind of work there in terms of what they're doing for Anshin?
That's kind of a hard question. What do you mean work there? Like, what's the contract still? What is the contract itself? What are we doing? What are we getting paid? Like, which part are you asking about here?
Kind of multiple things, but it'd be nice if we could kind of buy out the contract possibly, and then just have all of the Anshin there work for us and turn against them. Turn against Anshin, that is.
That doesn't sound bad.
Although since having such a
I guess the problem is, if you want to ask me, who does what, for example, people like me at the bottom, we have no idea what the actual contract clauses are. We just get orders. Sorry, not at the bottom, but even still, we just get orders.
It's kind of how I figured things were. Also, there is the idea of possibility that Murmur does just have the head of the Lance brain control too.
Yeah, that's unfortunately feeling like a real possibility.
And with your current situation, I don't really know if you'd even be able to get back in contact with them and send anything up. Or ask questions without them going, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh, I'm fully probably going to get court-martialed when we go back. Both of us, all three of us, we're not, yeah.
So you're now freelancers.
At the moment,
Work for the Jacobs.
But Tish.
That might also be an option.
I mean, I won't complain about new job opportunities.
Well, from what I heard, you defended this place from a kaiju.
I was more of the person that's not here and is currently lying in his bed groaning.
But you helped.
I walked 5 steps and I shot a gun. One gun. Literally one gun.
Honey, that's not... You should really hype yourself up more for an interview.
Listen, I got hit in the face with a kaiju last night. I don't feel like hyping anything up, and I think that's fair today.
Well,
we could use...
if Bertram's with Maggie and you guys are with Bertram, he might be her partner but also personal security, which might make you Bertram/Maggie's personal security, so you might have a high-end position in the future.
I guess we'll find out how it goes.
There's a few assumptions there along the way of how things would go, but Happy thoughts for now. Happy thoughts like murdering Anshin.
Murdering Genshin's kinda, well, I have mixed feelings on that, but that's because I know people there. But that's not the entire problem. You guys had questions for us? Was it just stuff like, hey, what's this? Or was there actually things that can help?
Part of it was the structure there of what if you knew about the contracts and how those went, but not high enough there. Any moles or intel guys you might be able to reach out to get us stuff that would still be on favorable terms and not just report you instantly?
I mean, I can ask. I make no guarantees or promises, but I can ask.
Don't we still have that one guy who was part of the crew that got recruited by you guys? Low level, sure, but at least he's still in the group.
My brain is that. Hold on, my brain. This is Matt asking. Who are we talking about?
Robert's
Player character who got recruited.
Sorry, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, you do still have his number, and he was not rude to you last time you called. He helped you, in fairness.
That's up to you if you want to try calling him.
I don't even remember his name. What's his name?
Jethro. And
Jethro.
his two biggest concerns were money and explosions. He's currently being paid to make explosives, so he's content. That's it's kind of why part of why he left.
Yeah.
He's not a complicated fellow.
You guys do remember that we have we know a guy who still works in there, but he's probably fairly low level, but he's still in there. Yeah?
Actually, the two people that are in the room with you would not know that.
The other people?
Yeah. Because the two people that were there for that, one of them played that character. God, is that from Edgar?
That's your suddenly cat.
Technically, the Lance Squad might. Because they came from that base.
The Land Squad will vaguely, yeah. I think that was a joke about the two other players in the room.
Yeah. Okay, but Tanya probably should, because pretty sure I mentioned him when I talked about shit.
It's been mentioned, but she never met him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck this. I'll call him and you can ask your questions, alright? Alright? Yes? No? Maybe so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you guys go.
Yeah. Do you guys actually have
Sorry,
questions?
Dylan. I just thought that was funny.
Yes. Calling Jethro. Who the fuck was Jethro again? Whose character was Jethro's?
My God.
Robert.
Mine.
Robert.
That's why he wouldn't know him.
Yeah.
They're the one that swapped for Tanya.
Here,
I
you
mean,
two
it
have a
could be
nice long
worse.
conversation.
Could be Medina's character.
What?
Then it would have been, yes. Lost a
That was
character, lost
me.
another character, lost another character.
Dylan! That was me! He was with us for a lot longer than Jethro!
I know, that's why I'm saying it could be worse. It could have been Medina's character. Would have been lost a character. He retired. What character retired? Character died. A character died. Now he's the pet dresser.
Matt, wherever Jethro is currently at, what time would it be?
Middle of the goddamn night.
Hold on.
You actually have numbers for this man?
Slash roll 1d24.
I do not look like a person who has fucking numbers. I am a person who has dice.
Yes, that does make more sense. Because I was gonna be like, Matt, you were a lot more fucking organized.
It's 10 p.m. for Jethro.
All right.
Hey, Jethro.
But
Yes.
would it be a day that he's working late?
That's your choice right now as Jethro.
You hear the phone ring. Do you answer?
It's one of those things where he answers the phone, and before he can say anything, there's just something detonates in the background.
Do I need to call you later?
No, just Hang on. Let me go shut off the mine thrower.
All right.
Just mechanical sound of something whirring down in the background.
Are you just currently surrounded by a bunch of people?
No, I'm working a bit late in the tech shop at the moment. Made something new I think you'd really like. Attachment for vehicle tops. And you know the saw blades? The ripper blades that
Yes.
vehicle shoot? Alright. I've got one of those functioning, but with landmines.
Yeah, it'd probably work better than the explosive barrels, I gotta admit. Far more
Well,
compact, you can get a lot more of them onto a car.
I'm also working on an adhesive that sticks to the bottom, so if they hit a vehicle, they just stick to the side until they detonate a few moments later. If they don't
Imagine
detonate
if they
on
hit a
impact.
person.
Yeah, we've tested that.
It's Pandora. There's always plenty of bandits about.
Oh yeah, that
Ah.
makes great sense.
I do come calling some bad news.
All right,
Not about-
before you say that, I have
Yes?
one more funny thing you'll enjoy because you said
All right.
bandits are easy. We literally hosted a barbecue, saying listed as a landmine picnic, and so many bandits came, so many.
Did they bring their own landmines?
A good amount of them did. We did have a bit of an incident where one of the bandits drove over a landmine with their vehicle that blew up, and the people inside, somehow their landmines didn't detonate. It ended up just scattering them out in a sort of shotgun pattern through the area, of which more bandits ended up going into. Fun day. All right, so what's the news you got?
You remember Smeet?
Yeah, little
Sweet guy.
fellow. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Then we had to pick up a new guy, Marius. He also died.
He just
Well-
Man, I hope Princess never needs to save you.
We now have a surprisingly smart Thresher, who's just joined the group, who had been Marius's pet.
Yeah.
Apparently,
You know,
he...
I've heard,
Yeah?
Go on.
No, go ahead.
I've heard of Anshin doing some brain implant stuff to try and make some of the creatures smarter.
That could be a thing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Thresher might be smarter than Schmeat was. Do you remember the whole Alistair thing?
Vaguely. I mean, they did kind of lobotomize that poor man in horrific ways.
Yeah, and then he became Schmeat. Yeah, okay, so you heard about him. Also, Alistair actually came back for a bit. There's kind of some split personality type stuff.
Well,
But,
hopefully they were able to find some inner peace with that.
Yeah. But now that the one that actually hurt. Remember Nessa?
Not really. Interviews with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, the Jacob's heiress.
She died.
Yeah,
So you just
Huh.
got shot the other day. Damn, murmuring
She
her
was stabbed.
people.
I don't know how
Stab.
much Jethro would know about any of that kind of stuff, Matt. Being
But
as
Joshua was also part of the group with Nessa in the very beginning.
Yeah. Well, I meant for how much Jethro would know about any of the Jacob's invasion stuff that happened.
Oh,
Since that
Probably
just
little.
happened, and how
Just
far
happened.
information would spread. Matt is muted at the moment, though.
and
No,
again,
I'm
he's
listening.
also in the Lance. Like, it could be, oh shit, Jacobs might just be pissed. Who knows?
Well, that's a part of asking Matt of how much would Jethro know about any of that.
Like, did they send out a memo? Be aware that Jacobs might not be very happy with us at the moment. So on and so forth.
Honestly, you probably have not really heard fuck all.
All right,
Yeah, I figured.
it makes sense for him to not have heard fuck all, but had to ask in case.
Honestly, it might not have been announced. too far just yet. But yeah,
Well,
There's
that's
been a big attack on the Jacobs' home, like their actual home. Murmur dropped a kaiju on him, and we found Murmur hiding as Clementine, the matriarch of the Jacobs family, right?
so what? She
It's
put on
really
some
shit.
kind of She kind of put on some kind of fat suit tech biosuit thing.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
But
Also,
just made her
that's
look like
what-
her. Yeah. What?
So that's what I was wondering where they moved that kaiju.
Yeah, we were too. We thought that they'd come here and attack the place, and I mean, it turned out it did, but it's just later than we thought, so they weren't ready for it.
I
But
just heard
apparently,
about it from
Clementine went and poisoned Sterling, the head of the Jacobs family, and Clementine and Murmur apparently working together. Then again, Murmur also has mind control powers, but we also removed those. I don't know. We're pretty sure we
Barry,
just
you
gotta go kill her.
Barry, you have found yourself at the top of what seems to be a lot of high-end corporate information.
Yep. And a lot of explosions.
That's good. So, any reason you calling me in particular, or you just needed to talk with someone for a while?
I mean, I do feel a bit better now that I've ranted a bit about this insanity that's going on. But some friends here, friend, people, who have some questions that you might be able to answer because you're actually still in the lands and not possibly discharged, possibly about to get a court-martial. Things got very weird for them.
Some friends here.
no,
Friend, people. Jesus Christ, Dylan.
I know, there's a friend. Who is a friend in the room? Barry's
It's
not
Barry.
quite sure about Cass yet. Carrie's not in the room. Tanya's in the room.
No, I said Barry.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm mostly just a demolitions technician here, Barry, so I don't know what all I can answer.
I
But
figured. But I mean, you are still technically in the group. So, like, yeah. It was
All right.
brought up, and I figured I might as well go and offer you. Also, I'd get a chance to say hi.
I mean, I could send you some schematics I've made that are technically my own thing aside from the lands. If you have resources to build things over there, if you want
Could be fun.
any kind of explosives help or have time to build shit. I don't know what kind of time plan you're on.
I don't even know. There's going to be an army, and there's a bunch of stuff.
You guys making your own army?
Not too long ago, I was just a simple monk wanting to find a stolen scroll, and now I'm somehow into Jacobs. Things have gone so very weird. Oh yes. So I'll let you go and them ask you your questions, and then we can go talk about schematics. Right? Sound good?
Yeah. Matt, give him a second to unmute.
I imagine he's getting his hair
Sorry,
cut.
I'm trying to eat my pizza without it being like a hole in everybody's ear right now. And I just saw the Mabel one in chat.
And
Fair.
here I was thinking
The,
it was Max giving you a haircut because of that buzzing we heard earlier.
Nope.
No.
What's up?
Some shaving Vanny.
Now I'm doing my nails.
What's the buzzing we heard earlier? That's exactly like it.
It's me doing my
Oh,
nails.
The buzzing?
For all
Yeah.
the questions, Matt, for all the questions for earlier between Barry and Tanya, would Jethro be able to answer literally any of that?
Doubt it.
Like, with Jethro's position, would he literally be able to answer any of that with aside from, I don't know, I just work here, basically?
Not really, because y'all are asking big questions.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's not.
If
very
you had,
good.
like, you guys can ask him for certain. You guys, so there's still probably some stuff you guys could ask him to figure out things, but like the big questions y'all were talking about, no.
My bet more that he's still actually in the actual communications group, internet law group, whatever the fuck. So he might be able to look things up, do something or other, without, hey, your data's off the line.
There's probably some things you could ask him to get like information out, but like high-end specifics, no.
Yeah, no, I figured more less stuff.
If there's anything that you have thoughts for there, Barry, or questions from the former Lance members over there,
I have absolutely nothing there. Except beyond possible explosive schematics.
we can talk about that in a second. All right,
'Cause I have
anything from
some
all
ideas
your
for
other
the
stuff that
speaking
might
one.
help, since it's... Or just keeping me from talking to myself?
No, talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself.
Brace yourself. Na, 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 na. Okay.
Has remained silent.
I'm trying to figure out what you would know because you purposely set up your character and told me the equivalent of fuck politics and orders. I'm here making things.
Yeah. I feel like he's in one of those positions of like, it's just a case of they just bring shit to him for him to make. Like, hey, figure out how to blow this up. Okay.
I'd say one of the few things. Okay, with this situation where Bertram's trying to figure things out. Where Barry's trying to figure things out and talking to you, and you thinking like anything odd. There was like one odd thing where they had everybody that was like an engineer cycle through to see how well they worked with technology from the Iridians, with Iridian technology. That would be like the only oddball thing you could think of.
All right.
As Jethro. As Jethro, I don't think, what is it? I think Jethro, like, if he had time, they basically said if I had time, maybe, but as it is right now, probably not. I think that's a fair answer for him.
All right. Well, they might be they had all the engineers see how well they could work within Iridium stuff, so they might be working on some kind of Iridium core in terms of trying to make a specialized military group for them or small unit specifically dealing with them. Might be dealing with some vault shit. Who knows?
That's interesting.
All right. So, I saw what I know about what you did with the Ancient Tower. Great work there. Now, you say you're building a whole army. Depending on your resources, I might have bigger boom for you idea, possibly.
Keep in mind, this has to be operated by bandits.
It can be
One way.
operated by it can be operated by them, but it's more of the crafting and machining work.
That's easier to do. That's easier to do. Well, by the rest of us. It just has to be operated by bandits, though.
All right. So I've been working on a theoretical fissile iridium core that can be dropped from a giant, the rods from space program that most corporations don't do because it's illegal, aside from a highly illegal, and also they may not to orbital drop each other because it's one of those everyone will kill everyone type deals.
Yes.
I was bored and made one of those concepts for fun.
I like it.
Yeah, I can send you the theoretical schematics if you want.
I'll take that.
Literally have no way of testing this aside from I've run some science and some numbers.
And now I have to add that the Ancient and Lance have the theoretical rod of God made of Iridian.
not made of Iridian, but inside of it has a reactive core that when it detonates, works like a two-stage hydrogen bomb, where
Correct.
the initial detonation forces everything inward and causes a secondary detonation. The secondary detonation being the thermonuclear one.
I stand by my statement.
I like it. Do we have enough resources to make that? How much iridium does that take?
A lot.
It takes a lot. You probably, depending on the size, you're probably gonna need 20, 30 pounds of it. And it's gonna need to be, and it's not gonna need to be rough quality. It's gonna need to be good quality stuff processed.
We'll take the schematics, see if we can't use them just yet. We'll see what we can scrounge up.
I've also made no kind of delivery source or program. I've literally just designed the rod.
Yes. All right. Also, you're talking about how your landmines are the adhesive for that. So, we use some shaped charges, right? We're originally planning on using these against a armored car.
Yeah.
But we didn't end up using it. But Bertram actually shoved that onto Murmur's back. Now, probably won't work as well without dealing with a surprise. But if we just get a good enough adhesive, do you think the adhesive that you got for that would work? For those landmines?
There's that pause of Valberry saying that, and like Bertram's going through like a handwritten note, like a handwritten sketchbook and notes, and just like stops upon that. It's like, wait, she lived?
Yes, she lived. I also, do you see the big explosion? It's like a video of the tower. There's like 3 big explosions up the side of the tower first before it falls.
Yeah.
She also survived that, point blank.
Fucking nanomachines.
I just that was a bit much, yeah. It's crazy. And she survived. She started walking off at that point.
I have thought about making some anti-nanomachine EMP style things on the grounds of people are working towards some of those on the high end. But I've been debating when I get around to that, that's more of a personal, I sell that to high-end mercs that are going to be dealing with that kind of stuff. But yeah, I can give you the chemical formula for the adhesive. You could honestly buy the things from a grocery store's farmer's market and mix them up in a tub yourself.
Alrighty, that sounds pretty nice.
All this said, as I sit here with just like, well, this is a lot of like, this has to happen this way now.
Also, do note. All right. So, this adhesive, strong stuff. Do not get your fingers stuck together, or your hands, or anything else.
Also, don't get it stuck. Don't stick the bomb to yourself.
Yes. Well, if you're going to be manufacturing any of it, don't get it stuck when you're applying it to the bomb.
Yeah.
That being said, you could, if you want to keep the barrel, and if you have a barrel launcher or anything of the sort, you probably could pour it onto a surface to really bog down a vehicle, or it's also really good for suffocating / annoying bandits because they're stuck in place and can't move.
Yeah.
So you can apply that to other people in general and get them all sticky and gunked up and having a bad time in general.
Yeah. Also, the worst part about this is Murmur is the fact that if we don't get her by surprise, she can just go and bubble herself, and then you can't hurt her. So that's why I want to go something that sticks directly to her, so that she can't just bubble it off.
Just to
When you say bubble, do you mean siren bullshit?
Siren bullshit, yes.
Okay, because I know she's a siren from the TV announcement, but my siren knowledge is not the best, and also it's hard to sift through what is true and what is HoloNet rumor and fiction.
I'll tell you this, okay? The older a siren gets, the scarier they get with their powers, and this bitch is like 70.
May I cut in?
She's not.
Sure.
She's actually for
By all means.
Okay. They've been gabbing long enough. I would have gotten up fully and went to go find Crystal. How difficult is it for me to find you, Krista?
At this point, I'm gonna shift the thing over to them because the majority of this just seems to be cycles of I've designed something cool. This is what it does, and I don't mean to be rude, but
It very much is the
you will
image
keep going
Max
if I don't
sent
step in. I know you guys.
of
Yes,
Mabel
I will.
just kicking her feet.
We just absolutely just yes. We just absolutely just keep talking about this, and any
Everything I say
possible
will be more
we can
work.
have.
Everything I say will be more work for Matt.
I mean, I have a lot of fucking easy answers he'll give you, and you guys aren't gonna like what happens probably, but that's okay.
Oh, we're just giving him more ideas for stuff to go and use against us.
Cut to 2 episodes where Barry makes the adhesive and sticks his fucking hands to a bomb and goes, well, shit.
No, he makes the adhesive and then he goes to pick his nose with his pinky, and his pinky's just stuck up there.
That too.
Actually, dropped him and actually sit down on it.
So, you're looking for Crystal. Crystal, are you just messaging Crystal for where she's at or something else?
I have to go on the quest. It's the rules. Find a door. Knock. This one.
Roll an investigation for me just because I want to see how long it takes you.
Well, it's definitely Crystal's room, then Terry's room, then Nessa's room again. I rolled a 6 on the die, so the investigation isn't impressive.
Well, it takes you a little while. But eventually you're like, okay, where's she at? Because she's not in all these places. She's not in all these places. Then you think about it, and you think about it, and you're like, well, fuck, there's one more place Nessa was at a lot.
It's like, shit, she's not even there? God damn it. Wait, the
And then
workshop?
you remember the workshop.
But that's where Turing's working.
It is absolutely where Turing's working.
She wouldn't be sleeping in there, that's crazy. What if she's not sleeping? Oh, what if she's not sleeping? I have made a monster. Shit, run!
Alright. I feel like this is about the time your sword crystal just goes boom and cuts in and on.
I have a question. How many nights did Crystal, like, stay in the same room as Nessa, where Nessa was up way too late working on techs?
Too many
Maybe
nights.
she just is really soothed by the sound of electronics and power drills.
Look, it's like all the time since was the time we were traveling, and we just stayed in the trailer.
Yeah,
U-Haul.
Crystal can't go to bed now
The whole
without
time.
hearing power tools.
So I guess I go in there and she has a lightsaber with the fucking brute noise.
Remember those energy swords y'all collected from the vault a ways back?
Uh-huh. The one I
got
broke
hers up
keeping
and
a door
running now.
open. Oh.
She's got one of hers up and running now.
Oh, cool, you were right. That really worked. Thank you, Turing.
You too.
Gives you that look of just that look that says, "Of course I was right." What the fuck do you mean? Oh, you were right.
I like my robot.
I'm not saying. Oh, I thought you were wrong. I just didn't think I could do it. You know. And it,
Slowly gives it an accepting nod and moves back to its job.
You look like you've been busy. Had an active morning?
a little bit. I had an idea,
I'm
and I
gonna,
decided to
real
just
quick,
go for it.
as you're saying this, I'm gonna look Crystal over, see if there's like a fire in her right now. Because it feels like there may be. Am I getting that vibe?
I'll leave that up to you if that needs an insight check or not, Thad, for Crystal.
I wouldn't say that needs an insight check at all.
Okay.
No,
She
there's
definitely
not.
looks
She's
like
horribly
an
depressed.
motivating jar. Yeah.
So yeah, you're up and good. Good. Excellent. Okay, so what you got?
Oh, Is it insensitive? No, it's not. Remember those bots we found in the vault? Yeah.
Was it the one
they
that I
were-
was there for?
Yes, you were there for this vault.
Okay.
When the little bee drill things were flying at us from everywhere.
The bugs.
Everywhere and nowhere. I think they were bugs. So, we found two of these swords, I think, and they drain power, like, insanely fast. So I just never used them again after. So I decided to try and fix one up. Because why not?
And you have. Alright.
And it looks like I have, because Turing is smart. Much smarter than I am, for sure. So I figured if anyone would know how to mess with iridium stuff, I should go and ask.
Okay.
I was mostly inspired by Nesta's shield, so I figured might as well give it a partner.
From what he said, the shield's the, like, elemental spitter thingy. Does that do that now, then?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
I look over at an
I
area
just
where
wanted
it
to
looks
get
like
the
you try
technical
things.
reference.
I feel like there would be one here. Yes, I have a little testing area.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Easy enough to say
Nessa
testing.
definitely had a little testing corner. It's like a little, like, dummy. There's like a little punching bag dummy and like a concrete wall that has like some scuff marks on it and like a target. Insert other interesting things that could be in said corner.
Ah, yes, yes.
There is a target. Any chance it's a holographic target that you choose who you're or what you're shooting at?
100%.
Then I would absolutely go and try to program it into Memor's face, so I can stab her in the face. I mean, I would have to figure it out first, but I would try.
I watch Crystal put a face on a dummy and then proceed to fucking stab it. Externally, yes. Internally, oh.
Internally, that's concerning.
I've made a monster. Shit. Oh well, we're here now.
Well, great to see the blade is still keeping together. I actually kind of expected it to fall apart.
Also, keep in mind, remember the last time it fell apart because you activated its unique effect to like discharge it into a monster.
Yeah, and the unique effect did nothing, so I don't know what the unique effect did, so it just kind of fell apart from my perspective.
Oh, it was a paralyzed monster.
I know what it was, because you said what it was, but it only works on vault monsters,
East.
so it didn't work on that creature. So,
Heck,
Okay.
as far as
I was just offering.
it just fell apart.
so, what is that? Just like a force blade now or something? Am I just from what I can understand and what I can see here? I'm trying to figure out what she's showing off.
I think originally it was just a force blade. So it's just a force blade?
Yeah, effectively, it's a sword that does force damage. I know it does more than normal, and it's like a +1 or 2. I'd have to go back and look.
It's a +2.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
That's as far as I've gotten so far. Getting it to work.
Alright. Since you're in here, how's Tex's reconstruction going?
It's not doing too awful. I'd say it's like a solid third of the way through. It's just Texas a lot to get back together properly.
Yeah.
Especially using old schematics and such.
Well, I wasn't gonna do this, but Crystal messing with the blade there kind of makes me think maybe. I get into my bag and get out the the glue gun I got from that one vault. You want to add this to it?
You want to give Tex a glue gun?
Well, normally it just, and I turn toward that same thing you just shot and just kind of pew. But I don't know if he's making it to where that might be something that works. If so, I imagine this might be a hell of a lot higher quality than our, stone tools and bearskins.
Looks at it for a moment. You can see them contemplating. Then they nod.
I flip it over and hand it off to him.
Fair enough.
So, Crystal.
And they will, take it, and they'll start to just put it down and slot it into their, this is where it'll go later moment.
So what's up, Bertram?
They're having a conversation at breakfast about future plans, and I wasn't exactly in a hurry, and I didn't know how you'd be given yesterday. So, once I got up, I was told to go find you, which I am now doing. They don't even think that they can send you text messages still.
They all have my EchoNet number.
I
could
just told you. But they're in the dining area.
If they at least made breakfast.
They should have.
Breakfast time?
I told them to do so, to bribe people. If they didn't, I'm sorry.
I guess we can only go find out.
And
Unless, of course, you were here to work on help fix Tex.
I don't think that there's much help I could provide other than running and grabbing things. And I make a gesture that says, Turing no want help.
Fair. I guess. Let's just hope they went and made breakfast. If not, I can go make some breakfast. I think I can do that.
I just kind of have a side eye of like, good God, the energy
down
level's too high.
On the workbench and start walking back towards the door.
And I suppose I better go myself. I can follow along.
Okay. Easy enough. I mean, this is, you guys heading to where you want to head.
I figure Princess will either appear or won't, depending on their desires. There's really not much I can do there.
Modi and Hoyle.
Around.
Modi and Hoyle like eating the last piece of bacon as they get their deal.
I don't know if
I'm
there's.
debating if they eat the last one or not.
I don't know if there's such a thing as the last piece of bacon whenever it comes to this household.
I feel like you might be right.
That is true. It could have been Crystal and Bertram will join us later. Just make some more when this looks low.
Like what? What we don't eat, the staff does. Which is numerous.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
What the fuck is a cholesterol?
Something you can get rid of today with Anshin.
Absolutely. You think Anshin hasn't sold a shit ton of cholesterol stuff to this place?
Here in Jacobs, we just accept it.
Yep.
Right, but Crystal and Bertram are back.
Everybody is gathered up.
Yep.
What you all do is now up to you.
Oh, hey, we just got some more fresh bacon. Good timing.
Do you only have bacon?
Yeah, huh?
There is only bacon.
Just bacon does not a good breakfast make.
No, you got the 3 beans. You got
Liar.
beans.
Bacon is all that exists.
Well, they also
There
had
is
country ham.
They also had grits.
That a better.
How'd you know? You're not
does
there.
make-
Oh, wait,
Cass
no,
is there.
Sorry, Ness is dead. It's fucking with me.
God damn.
Also, at some point, Anya would have messaged Evans, come grab bacon before you sneak away again. Eat food.
He'll get bacon. One way to get him out of his bedroom. And back to the place. Bacon.
Come eat food, you need food.
Everyone in this house, everyone in this family is canonically weak to bacon, I feel like. Okay.
Did he come out of his hidey hole?
Yeah.
Cass is gonna go up to him and ruffle his hair again. Stop doing that. I told you it makes you look like a prude.
Have you seen the company? I need places to breathe.
Oh, I didn't talk about going to your room. I was talking about your hair looking like that.
It's nice to see you again too, Aunt Cass.
If you weren't such a stranger, it wouldn't be like that.
At some point, Barry has left the room, still talking with Jethro, and has made his way to someplace to start making random explosives.
Well, there he goes. Okay.
He took a pile of bacon with him.
Just
Jethro would
Fair enough.
have just been sending him schematics. Well, they
There's
were
just
talking.
one part of this planet that's all pigs.
No, they just have giant pigs instead of random little ones.
Is that what they call the animal
Even
form?
more terrifying than normal.
We don't talk about that part.
About Hogtown.
As above game, so we're all here now.
As above game, so below.
well, we were
No, we're
until
not, 'cause
Barry
Dylan
left.
just left.
Oh my god.
What?
No, then.
The fuck? What have I done?
Go make explosives. We'll need them.
Okay.
To come back to Barry, I'm just sitting on a giant pile of bombs, making even more bombs.
I think Bo and Clay also shuffle in because fuck it, we're all gathering here.
Bacon.
Crystal would have wandered off to go make some pancakes because she wanted pancakes.
So we're here for the
You
bacon
know what?
meeting.
Fuck
right?
it, Bo will help you with the pancakes. Because I'm making bacon pancakes.
Come in. This is the bacon meeting, right?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows that.
No, this is the bombing meeting. There's just bacon for available.
Okay. So everybody's here. What would you guys like to do to talk or have anything? Like we are all gathered, which seems to have been the slow build up for this.
Well, he just
All
ran
right.
off, but yeah. Status update, if any?
Barry's talking to his Lance friend, that guy that was in the group before us, or before some of us, about explosives, and I don't know, they seem like they're having a good time. So I guess Barry's gonna go make more bombs. Any ideas or additions to invasion of Gehenna, and bring in the whole bandit crew, orbital bombardment, finding where they are. additions, addendums?
Well, if I can recall correctly, the thing on Gehenna is kind of difficult to locate by itself. Even though it was their thing, right?
Yeah, so we don't know how long it's going to take Murmur to find the thing.
Would Cass have an idea of where it is?
Roll an intelligence check. I'll let it be a history check for Cass.
Well, while she's rolling that, Barry's friend there said they had Anshin did a thingy where they were getting all the people that could work with Iridium stuff together, and that they might be making like an Iridium task force-based thing or something.
Well, given that Murmur was trying to collect sirens, that makes sense.
I got nat 20.
As Cass has a brain blast.
Ugh! It's coming back to me.
Oh god,
Okay.
repressed memories.
I will say Cass can have narrowed it down to a large region of the planet rather than the whole planet. The details are unknown because she didn't have the details entirely. Where it was exactly was not what she did.
Cass is gonna go grab a map, and she's going to like roll it out onto the floor. Is there a map of this place?
I just watch another person leave as soon as they enter the room.
I'm assuming
With
there's
a nat 20, there's not normally a map of Gehenna because everything was sealed away. However, as one of the people that's part of the head of the company that did this, as part of like the lead family of this company and everything that was involved, I will say Cass can have a map. If she doesn't have a map, her husband definitely has a map.
Cass is gonna like tap on Bo's shoulder and whisper something in his ear, and he's gonna hand her a map. An old paper map, by the way, not a hologram map.
Well, yeah, how else do
And-
you keep your secrets?
Yeah, exactly. And she's gonna roll it out on the ground. So, years ago, I started fumbling down this little rabbit hole. I've narrowed it down to this area. But other than that, I don't really know.
Is anyone opposed to Orbital striking the creature to death, possibly?
I think you'd need to have a conversation with your incoming bandits and see what we actually have in the way of ordnance of such a scale. Evans made it sound like we're not going to have such quite so fancy toys for ourselves from the Jacob's Cow.
I think we can easily convince some bandits to suicidally ram an entire space vessel at full speed.
That's something.
Anyone opposed to just killing this thing with bandit suicide, though? In that way, if possible?
Can I offer up a reminder for everybody?
The fact that
Please.
Terry's probably going to be right fucking next to it.
I mean, there's the Terry thing. I was trying to tell you all, remember, it's not a creature you're hunting for.
It's not?
I
It
think
is
they're...
specifically 2 organs of a creature.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part, that it wasn't a full creature anymore.
It is literally, she is looking for 2 organs of a creature.
I mean, I'm still okay if you smacked those organs with a ship.
No, if you want to hit the organs with a ship, fair. I was just like, y'all are making plans for a creature that's attacking right now. And I'm like, she's looking for something else right now.
I think it's more of a...
I mean, keep in mind, we're also dealing with crazy siren bullshit. She
Yeah.
might just go on.
puts a bubble
regenerate
around
the
it
creature
last
from the
second.
organs.
It doesn't matter. It's just sitting there floating in a fucking crater.
Yeah, forgot about that part. However, addendum, hit the organs. If she hasn't found them already and we find it first, we can just blow it the fuck up and null and void the plan, or her plan.
I have to imagine Nessa's mother's gonna have about the same amount of info that Cass just gave us, no? If it's something she's been working toward, even if it's just a bit.
No, I don't think. Well, I don't think so. This was something that. This was before her time.
Well, if she came in on
Timeline Max.
Go on.
What?
No, Timeline Max. This was not before Clementine was there.
No.
Remember, this happened when
This happened
the
before
first
Clay
kid was born. No, not when Clay was born. When Sterling had Evans. Sterling and Clementine had Evans. That's what triggered this.
But if Clementine was brought in as a effectively agent for Murmur the entire time, as she was alluding down in the basement the other night, if there's any truth to that, then she probably would have been getting bits of information every chance she had.
I don't think Sterling would have told her anything. He barely wanted to tell me and Wyatt.
He did marry her.
You know, that
was-
also leaves a really
It
big
started off as
question.
an obligation that he just kind of was trying to make work.
He had 3 kids with her.
That doesn't mean he liked her very much.
I shrugged, just
I
saying.
thought he had 4.
He does have 4 kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, one
I haven't met
was
the
a set of
fourth one.
twins, remember?
No,
But I'm not here. I'm not in the
not
room.
set of twins.
There are
Was
questions.
Oh, there's a family tree here, and everybody's like, "Fuck."
There's questions for Sterling when he wakes up.
I'm
Like,
not even in the room.
Above table. Max, is there a 4th?
Above table.
There
Yeah.
is. There's the younger brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot they existed. As everyone
That's a little
probably
shady.
He
does.
showed up for a moment. You guys bribed him, and he just went, "Fuck it, I'll take a bribe."
Who the
He
fuck
stays
is
in
the
his
twins
room all day
then?
straight. They're my cousins.
They got that younger
Well,
sibling
that's his cousins.
ghost powers. I gotcha.
they're the young. They're the youngest. They can skirt away invisibly.
Because the youngest is Nash, and Nash was
Wait.
a year younger than Nessa was.
Has a brother fucking said anything at all, popped up at all about the fact that your sister
Yes.
just died?
Yeah, they've showed up
No,
a couple
that
times.
she died?
Has not.
No.
Does
They
he
weren't at the
know
funeral.
she's dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Above game, Nash is very much a person who locks themselves away in their room and tries to not think about things.
Just. Alright. I'll shut up again because I'm not in the room.
I actually had debated that, and I made that choice.
I apologize, I haven't been here long and I forgot. I haven't had many interactions with them.
No, that's fair. Like, Nash has only popped up like once or twice, because honestly, Nash isn't overall super.
That's
Involved.
more Bertram trying to undig the hole he said with 3. Because Eric made a mistake and I figured, hey, he probably wouldn't either. Oopsie poopsie.
We do not all have perfect memory. It is okay. We forget many things.
I mean, I only remember because I helped make the family tree.
Oh,
But just because he had kids with her doesn't mean he liked her.
I'm just
there's
saying she
like
had a
this-
lot of time.
Yeah, but you don't know my brother. He... You know, like Evans?
Uh-huh.
Think about him times 100.
Evan's just over here like, why am I catching a stray?
You're always catching strays. You're just like your dad.
That doesn't sound like how Nessa described him.
Well, okay. Well, you see, the Sterling that was Nessa's dad and the Sterling that's my brother, we all get to see different sides of it. Nessa knew him as a kind-hearted papa, and I know him as a slimery snake.
You know, I guess the relationship between siblings and father-daughter is a lot different.
And when I say that, I don't mean anything bad about my brother. I love my brother. But he's the type of man that he'll never let you see it, but there's just like a hint in there that sometimes you just know something's going on in there that he's not quite telling you.
You think she just got him really drunk?
No, he don't drink. You let too many secrets slip when you drink. You see, I have an analogy. I'm like a rattlesnake. You can hear me coming and you know I'm deadly. Sterling, he's like a viper. You don't really hear him strike and kill you before you even know he's there. He's not gonna let secrets slip like that. Wyatt and I had to do years of digging behind his back to even know this. We knew he hid it away, because we had a conversation about it, but he refused to tell either of us where it was because he said that was his burden to bear.
Alright. So, Evans, what are we talking about in terms of fleet ships that we can have around the planet for a communication system?
Around the planet to just for a communication. Like, wait, hold on. This is Matt asking. You want a fleet ship around the planet for communication? What?
This is asking how many ships can we have around the planet for both communications of like attempting to scan and find stuff.
Oh, okay.
And both in looking for Anshin and looking for the thingy.
I mean, I'll see what I can get. Let me check everything. I had a better number before everything went to hell yesterday.
2 days ago.
But
There
2 days ago. It's been a long few days.
might also be the issue of Clementine might have just been like, hey, don't listen to anything Evan said.
Well, they were listening a few days ago. We'll see. But as you put it, that was before we knew the whole searching and everything going wrong quite as well.
Yeah, we talked with Barry for a while before you got in here, so we need some confirmation stuff.
Okay, I will see what I can figure out. I should be able to get some, even if Mother tried to stop us from doing things. I just can't promise it'll be, we can scan a whole planet easily situation.
Yeah,
Company resources versus funds diverted due to blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
also, I don't know the scale of funding. Any chance it'd be possible just to buy out a lot of the lands that's there? I don't know how their contracts work, and also the idea that the Lance head might just also be brain controlled.
On that, I would have to imagine that whereas the Lance has a central "this is where the orders come from" thing, all she'd really need is one or two of the higher ups in her pocket, and then they could basically obfuscate everything above them. So, depending on, it may not be a Lance thing proper, just one or two commanders that are like, everything's going fine and we're being paid lots of money. To which higher corporate would just be like, okay.
Can't keep doing it.
I was
But
gonna
the
work at
control
that
thing
angle,
is-
but things got grisly.
Yeah. But the mind control thing is a very real thing that she might just have one of them in their pocket.
So in order to actually do something with the forces there, we would have needed to have much more of a groundwork than I think we have time to do. That said, though, hiring mercenaries isn't exactly something unusual.
No.
That being said, we can
Or
also,
cheap.
just hire a lot of mercenaries.
Oh, I think he meant like company ordering or hiring stuff is.
Either or, really. The money's money.
That's fair. Money.
Also, I feel like there's a lot of groups that will hate the Lance for various reasons. So, there's always that angle.
I think that's the angle you're using with the bandits, basically, right?
Yeah, it's part of it. The other part is bandits also wanting to loot and raid everything, so, them being able to loot and raid and both the Lance and ancient stuff, if they live. Also, if you guys want to do any kind of mop up wet work stuff with the bandits afterwards, I don't really have any kind of problem with that, but I do, if he's alive, need to have a conversation with Neve, the Ice King guy.
Tundra King.
None of us care that much.
So if you guys decide to have any kind of wet work operation on the bandits afterwards, I would request that that guy be taken alive, and I could have words with him first.
I think we'll worry about slaughtering our allies later.
Well, we should probably get the whole plan in order so we can have it fall apart at step 1 or 2. Anyways, somehow. As plans often do. But that's also, they gotta do stuff on the corporate side, and I don't know what they're gonna do with the whole bandits and stuff and anything that might leak out. Although this hopefully is a situation that I guess the public won't know about.
Okay, let's run this step by step from what we currently have. We're supposed to be going to this planet and a specific region on the planet, yeah?
Yeah.
Along the way, we're taking whatever additional resources we have from Jacobs and effectively these bandits, and that's our only real big key players, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mercenary hires may be an additional asterisk there.
Well, that's part of the thing from Jacobs. Okay. If we get there, are you expecting them to just let us land? Or do you think that she has enough lance in her pocket to where the sky/space is going to be a kill zone?
They're probably going to have stuff around the planet somewhere. But for how much they have set up, don't know. Don't know how fast they can set stuff up like that.
So depending on
looks towards the former Lance members over there. How fast do they set
Well,
that kind of stuff?
they've had what? 4 or 5 days at this point.
Sounds right.
And ships travel real fast.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
travel time's negligent.
Near instantly.
So if they have a fleet, we can't stay up in space, because we will just die.
That will also run interference with us scanning the planet with ships. Evans will pipe up with.
So do you want to have a plan A and B on the what if situation, or just one solid plan?
Well, let's go with our worst case scenario, and then if things are better, we'll be able to work from there. So let's assume they have a fleet, and we have to immediately make landfall. We go for a certain region, which means that they're going to dial in on that region because ships are hard to hide. Yeah?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Additionally, Clementine's been there for who knows how long at this point. At least 4 days, it seems. Or at most 4 days, because they were here at the gala. Because, unless there were 2 murmurs. So they may already be
Not
there,
anymore.
or they may be farther away from us. once we do find them and what they're doing there, is it just hit them real fucking hard, hope we win? Or do we have any aces up our sleeves?
Well, blow up the thingy if we can find it, possibly. We have to worry about the Terry rescue operation.
Well, that kind of is predicated on us getting there first. Because if Murmur's nearby, she can just put up an impenetrable shield around it.
Yeah, me and Crystal have a way to take that out, though.
Don't you have to be really close to it? Or, to say a different way, within ship-crushing distance? For that potential plan?
There is an idea, if needed, that Crystal can get me near it. I take it down and Crystal shoop us away.
And remember, just above game, Crystal, you have went through her shields before. Through her bubbles before.
Yeah.
So our primary objective is destroying the remnants of this monster, in other words.
That gets rid of her whole plan to start with. So that way she won't be mind controlling possibly the whole galaxy, type deal.
The objective after that is saving Terry, right? Or is it killing Murmur?
Both of them, both are nice. Both is good. But
Well, if it comes down to it, like what happened the other night, you need to make a call.
that might be left to Crystal.
Who just has pancakes.
Just over there making pancakes.
By now you'd be done.
Like I said, both
Pancakes
helping,
don't
so you
take
guys probably got pancakes done and eaten.
There are a lot of us.
And working on eating them.
Even then, pancakes don't take that long. You'd be in here before I start off on this fucking conversation.
Yeah, pancakes are not that long to make.
We'll leave the priority of Murmur versus Terry up to Crystal, I think.
I'm not sure if that's even a conversation. I think Murmur is the smart answer.
We're not smart people, though. Also, there is a very real possibility that... I know Crystal's a really valuable fighting asset, but she might be able to grab Terry away and get rid of that whole him being a factor in the splashdown of things.
In that case, you can just bombard her from orbit.
So it seems that
And
the
I also-
second objective is rescue Terry, followed by taking out Murmur.
And I know this might sound mean, Crystal, but if need be, you can just punch him and knock him out. If that makes things easier to just haul him away and put him somewhere safe.
It just really matters whether I can get to them or not.
So it's destroy Vault
Yeah.
Monster
That's the
Remnants,
thing.
rescue Terry, kill Murmur. What's the final call on Tangerine?
Looks
Tangerine.
at the Jacobs family side over there.
Yes.
On Clementine. Okay.
Red rum. Red rum, red rum, red rum.
Sorry, you said Tangerine. I'm like, who the fuck is
I was so
Tangerine?
confused.
I did, and I said it confidently.
No, I know. I understand. You're good.
I'm killing that. I'm killing Clementine.
Operation Juiced Orange.
I've been wanting to do that for a really long time.
Is there a apprehend if possible, or is this... What's the call here?
I'm a Jacobs. I don't apprehend.
I'm more or less checking to see if this is okay with Evans. Like above board.
He don't get a choice.
Evans is just going to sit there for a moment and look over at you. I mean, it's just like she has a point. What was I going to do if Nessa originally couldn't prove that she was innocent?
Do you care who does it, or as long as it happens?
Oh no, I want to do it.
Assuming it's spur of the moment, details are details. We're looking at this from a strategy perspective right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Strategy perspective. I'm gonna hang that bitch.
So, strategy perspective, the main goals of this operation are destroy the vault monster fragments, rescue Terry, kill Murmur, kill Tangerine, in that order. Everything else is operational.
Yeah. Sorry if one of us kills Clementine first, but yeah.
Crystal?
That's kind of the whole reason I'm coming, so... don't do that.
Crystal, since we're being very matter-of-factly about this, Terry's priority 2 as compared to the vault monster. We can't let that thing walk around.
But like Vault Monster would be easier to deal with. We just throw missiles at it from space.
That would pretty
Which we
much
can
guarantee Terry
blow
dies,
planet.
depending on where he's placed.
So we get Terry out, then we just blow up the planet and then call it a day.
But if it looks like it's gonna wake up, and we need to make a call, I think we're gonna try to save the galaxy, right?
That is what we're looking at, yes.
We'll do everything we can to have things end as well as possible, but that is our ultimate goal.
Right, yeah. Save the galaxy over. Yeah.
We'll do our best to get him, though.
I mentally note that for Crystal, Terry is priority 1. And do not disclose this information.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully
Make
if
a-
we do find us a Terry, you can just grab him and get him out of there, and we can cross off save Terry, and then bomb place.
Cass is making a mental note that Clementine is her number 1.
Wonder what Barry's
That's-
gonna make.
Okay.
Objective number 1.
Now we have our goals. Let's move on to how we're achieving them. Let's look into what information. Let's look into what forces we can add with the pocketbooks that we have access to now, and ensure that the other guys that are supposed to be heading wherever it is we're sending them are ready and able to head that way. Is there anything else we can add to our repertoire?
Did we contact Steelbeard?
Did you?
Yeah, we contacted him.
Yeah, you guys did.
That
He agreed to
Terry's our
help.
boss.
Yes.
And you're sure that
He agreed to help.
And you're sure that they all have travel and are able to get where they need to be?
Yeah, we told him get ready to be on standby within a few days, and that was a few days ago.
But have you gotten back in touch to confirm that? Or are they like, I am in the desert, under a rock?
We have not confirmed it yet, as how busy things have been. Was going to do that today after this meeting. Or during it. I can call him now if you want.
Yeah, call him later. This is more of an overview. Well, that's a confirmation. It's not a new information.
Does Cass know anybody?
No, we've talked about it. Gas is less of a people person with a whole group and more of a I do things.
Does Bo know anyone?
Bo runs a town and he has friends, but like a whole order of things might be a little rough.
There's one frog guy with a double barrel shotgun. There you go.
I don't think we have any pressure points we can poke at with their Lance backup. Anshin's all in-house, and the only person I would ask for that is Crystal, and she doesn't seem to really have ever offered much information there. So I'm going to assume that those are going to be as they are, without any amount of weakening from our parts.
The guy Barry's talking with, you could ask if there's any kind of structural weak points or tactical weak point advantage things they usually fail at or are weak towards.
Are you talking about, like, their armor and shields? Or, like, vehicle weak points?
Vehicles, but also if there's any certain strategies that they usually deploy for things that can easily be exploited if people know ahead of time.
I hook a thumb over to the two that are sitting at the table.
I had that too. That's a bit more on the spot for you guys to recognize, I guess, though, but that is good information to relay.
And as far as vehicles go, I guess you could get a shotgun of them, but I think they have a bunch of things at their beck and call. So coming in preloaded with all of their things is probably impossible.
The resources are pretty big and diverse. It kind of depends on what squad or what kind of unit you run into. And that'll be Hoyle.
Yeah. And then, like, as he pipes
if you ran
up...
into Lodi, for example, like Lodi over here, a lot of people in her skill category, you got to worry about snipers, range shots, get from above, aerial support, a number of other things. Whereas if you deal with the people like me, for a lot of it, you have to deal with turrets, landmines, bombs, explosives, that kind of thing. It's a whole paramilitary group. They all have organizations and different specializations in each section of it.
Any chance you two think you guys could possibly hijack vehicles and stuff and get into their comm system through that for information at a point, if that's possible?
If you get me to one of the communication arrays they have set up, yeah.
That might be a note to do then.
If they're just using the standard EchoNet, that might be harder. I don't know how things work on this. Where'd you guys call it?
Yeah, Hannah.
Yeah, I don't know how anything there works, if it's been locked away or how, like you guys said, I don't really know how that'll all play out.
But might be a thing to keep note of if we can get you somewhere, or if you guys can break off somewhere and possibly go in there.
Okay.
Because if you can fuck with their communications and cut off their stuff, or just send wrong signals, that'd probably be helpful. Especially if they find things and call back up, and then we have a lot more people to deal with.
I feel like
people the wrong way.
I feel like they're gonna have orbital in hand, and I do. So if we have any would-be nices there, have them in mind just in case I'm wrong. In the event that they beat us there, I imagine they're gonna fortify the fuck out of that place real quick, while Murmur gets her shit ready. If they were to set up a Lance base in that location, Hoyle, would it behoove us to try to infiltrate it and offset things before what amounts to our main force ends up wherever it is? Or do you think it's going to be more ramshackle? Okay. So that's
because if they, like, let's put it this way, if I'm a decent engineer, I'm decent with mechanics and such, but like I'm not super unique or special in the entirety of it all. If I was out there for a couple of minutes and modifying those with shitty tools that I didn't prepare for, we can do that. Think about that, but entire, squads, units, everything. If they get fortified in and set up, like, depending on how quickly they get there, you send a bunch of bandits in.
Exactly. So that might be something that we need to deal with, and it sounds like you're going to be on call for helping sap that when the time comes, just because you know the shit.
Yeah, I don't mind helping. Fuck him. Try to sacrifice me into human experimentation shit.
Is there anything we could use Turing for?
They're an incredibly advanced Iridian robot.
Yeah, they could do a lot of things, but got any specific ideas to put them towards?
I'm kind of
Like-
scared of letting them access the Iridian database in case it's like a hive mind and it just immediately goes, oh, mine.
Good point.
It might not, and if we have them on hand, it'll 100% give us so much more chance of life during any contact with those machines. There's also
Yeah.
Clay, who those two together working may be the chef's kiss.
If they're not there already, there could be a lot of guardians around the thing, possibly.
Well, they moved the vault thing, so it's not like they moved it to a vault, right?
Would those things follow it, or would they just stay there?
I feel like
I think
they
this is
stay there.
something.
Otherwise, Barry's stick would be attracting a horde, right?
Maybe.
Historically speaking, just because this is this isn't like a super hard tidbit of knowledge to know. Historically speaking, once you get away from a vault, things that were inside the vault don't just keep pulling them in, like pulling them towards you.
That said, though, as Jeffro apparently alluded to, they're working on some Iridian tech. So if we come upon a big ol' alien box, he'd probably be of great help. Or not, if he doesn't want to be.
I think Turing would help us.
Again, I'm just worried if there's any, like, greater call.
He
I don't-
becomes connected to the system, and then he works for the system instead of helping us.
And I don't know what kind of shit that Murmur has in her pockets whenever it comes to the magic shit. I mean, you have weird effects whenever you talk or touch the magic shit. Crystal has weird effects whenever she touches the magic shit.
We might be in for some weird shit around the magic shit.
I almost die when I touch the magic shit.
Why don't you just have weird effects?
I don't know.
He might not be
How
wired the
would
same
I
way.
know?
Probably not wired the same way as us, so when it hits him, it just goes, don't like that. Whereas us, it's kind of like, this is kind of part of us. And then we kind of act like a little battery that can take from it. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't done this much. It tastes good, though.
Okay. So I think at this point, we have our where we're going. How we're getting there is details you guys need to go look up real quick. Strength of our forces are also things you need to go double check and see what we can do about in the Jacob's direction. Other than that, though, what we're doing once we hit the planet seems basically there, right? Find the shit, make it no more, get Terry, kill her, leave.
Yeah. On the case that we're shot down, though, and have to emergency land somewhere, it's trek through, just go and beeline it towards there if possible, right?
That seems to be the case, yeah. At least it's a region of the planet instead of, the planet.
Yeah. Also, if anything, if that happens and we do come across any Lance or Anshin, we can likely get information from them, or at that point, we might be able to take some of their tech stuff and pass it off, and might be able to track some signals and find out where we're going from there.
And if they don't have effectively an orbital blockade, then the would-be-nices come into play, and we get suddenly a lot more options. I just feel like in a shootout against a land spaceship feels bad for us.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Although 1-to-1 value, if a bandit ship can crash into one of them and take them both out.
Listen, if
That would
all
be
your
nice.
people are a bunch of kamikazes, have fun.
They might be. They're bandits. They might be.
I just don't know if we can bank on that.
You can convince them to do a lot of stupid things. I've convinced bandits to literally just run onto my sword and try to back off the barbed pieces of it and the serrated bits to try and see how far they could get off of it before bleeding out.
The best part is I could see that happening.
But, yeah, I guess there's what equates to our plan. Gather forces, get planet side, land real fucking quick if we need to. And see what we can do. And if they beat us to it. Everybody that has people that they need to talk to, go start talking to your people.
Evans, one of the things, how much iridium can you guys get if, I don't know how much you'd have on hand, how much can you get real quick, though? It's good for me and Crystal. We're running low, and
Probably a decent amount. But I don't have an exact number. Iridium's not something we mess with. I could probably get you a pretty sizable chunk, though. It's not super unheard of or even exceedingly rare.
Any you can
Actually,
get
So
up
like
there,
we could do decent. We could get you a decent amount, I think.
just to raise stress levels a wee bit, speaking of iridium, me. Anybody know where the giant fuck off monster went?
I haven't looked for it.
Okay, I just didn't know if there were any reports. We gave it an order to go fuck up her ship, and like, Crystal apparently reported that they got away without it being fucked up. It's maybe just stuck with that message in its mind, so free AA gun?
I just picture, you know the scene of Godzilla doing the drop kick where it's leaned back and just like its tail is sliding on the ground. I just picture that's how this thing moves for going places fast.
I was just curious if there had been any note of it.
Actually, because I know exactly what was gonna happen. So I guess I gotta roll something to see if you guys know what happens.
Like, it's just waiting. Like, one day I'm gonna see that ship again. Then I'm gonna fuck it up.
I've posted how I picture it just moving across the ground for its high speed.
I'm kind of concerned she got it back.
That's also possible.
Wouldn't be surprising.
It was spur of the moment. I wasn't expecting it to work. I caught the car as it goes.
Hey, it worked.
I give a nod.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can return that to Cinder.
I just don't know why she wouldn't have immediately sent it back then. Maybe she got scared.
She might have been had enough juice to do anything with it at the time. Might have been too far away
Couldn't
also.
have at that time. So much worse. Or she could have decided to just save it for later. You returned her big, scary kaiju monster back to her, so she's gonna take it with her to Gehenna to crack open the vault or defend herself.
Possible.
All right. Call up the different sets of bandits we have.
Since it seems like this is end of planning and everybody's gonna go start dispersing, I'm just gonna wonder about the house.
Fair. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Oh, Evans, also health kits and stuff. Any kind of, healing drugs, shield stuff.
Yeah, I had a few things I was putting together from when you guys were originally going to head to Gehenna. I'll
you.
get those to you today.
If Evans locks away for a second while Tanya's trying to contact the bandits there, like before Aunt Cass can go, just like stop from Loa, just like pull her aside. Hey, wait, if I get Bossy and order you around, can I just tell him to do things?
If you get what?
If I get Bossy and just order him around, will he just do things?
I mean, how he is now, yeah. Probably. Look, he's moldable.
Keep that in the pocket for later.
Who are you talking about? Who's moldable? What did I miss?
Evans is moldable.
Oh God!
This is your
I
chance
look
to
away
mold him into the man you want him to be.
No,
Oh God! I look away to go and change the music. God, what the hell have I walked back into?
Just the idea of like maybe say treat it like raise the voice and use the full name.
I'm
Type
just
deal.
I'm just imagining Barry walked in
Oh my
on
God.
this. What? And then walked right back out.
Medina, I am
Nope.
deeply sorry that I don't think I can bullshit a speech device for Princess.
Why
feel
not?
so
They
bad.
have brain transplants to everything else.
Wait.
Because it took us forever to get Turing just
There
basic
are
English.
sentient-
Would Nessa, I have a question. Does
Hold
Nessa
on,
have
full
one in her
pause.
workshop?
Full pause. Turing took forever because he was a half-damaged, fucked-up robot from an era that's long gone, with a whole programming system that even the people that are professionals in it have no idea and understand. Threshers are very much a studied and understood thing.
I
If
sent him
you
to work
guys
on
want to
text.
put
I
something
can't do
together
it.
for him,
Somebody else can.
I will let it.
The Saurians, don't they have those things? I thought, or they actually just
Yeah, like they've had them on Saurians and Jabbers where they've given them things to let them speak.
Yeah.
That is absolutely a thing.
So
Would
the
Nessa
princess-
have one that she was keeping in case she found, what's the raptors called in this?
Saurians.
Sorry. Honestly,
Would she have one?
Maybe.
My only thing against that might be the fact that she's been pretty steadfast of wanting robots, not the actual thing.
Maybe the actual thing just didn't like her very much, so she moved to robots.
Maybe she has one in case she wants to figure out how to go and make the robot talk
All right.
without it
Max?
being just.
I just had a
Matt,
horrible what if.
Maybe Turing can just build one really quick.
It's entirely possible.
What's your what if?
Just the idea of baby Nessa I like velociraptors. Gets the thing for it. Puts the thing on a Saurian. It's immediately a fucking asshole to her.
It's so mean to me.
Takes it off, says
Forget
fuck
you,
it.
I'll make.
Exactly.
I'll make my own Saurian with blackjack and hookers.
They all suck. I'm gonna make a better one.
Matt?
What?
High or low?
Exactly what happened. High or low?
High or low?
High.
Even or odd?
Even.
That's a 1. No,
Damn it!
she doesn't have one. She threw it in the garbage.
Go buy one. You have $1 million. $1 million $1 dollars.
Literally, if you want to have Turing do one while you guys put stuff together, I'll let you just say Turing makes one.
Does Clay have one?
Clay has one. No, Clay doesn't have one. He's thought about it for the jabber he has, but he doesn't have one because it's kind of expensive.
You might be able to just order one from somewhere on the planet and just have it brought to you.
He didn't make one? He's a smart boy.
Yeah, but then you have to perform surgery on an animal.
He just hasn't gotten around to it yet, but he has the technology.
He's a tech boy, he's a tech boy, not really that.
Wrong field attack.
Okay, we'll have the robot make one.
Hey, Bo, Clay, are you guys coming with us for this?
No, Bo is not coming.
You say that, he's just sipping his drink. It's just tea from the morning. I'm not.
No.
Okay. He's gonna look at Tanya and go, I'm not coming. And you in no way fucking believe him.
Well, I was gonna say if you guys were coming with us, you guys also aren't allowed to die or get, hostaged.
And that's why he's not allowed to go.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Clay's not allowed to go either.
He looks at you both with the exact same look and goes, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be around here.
All right, good. So they won't be dying or getting brain jacked.
May I remind you, you've already brain jacked before?
Okay, to be fair, they caught me off guard. I didn't know that was a thing that was going to happen.
Do you think that you not being caught off guard will make you not be mind jacked?
It means I will jump out of the building this time instead.
No.
You mean you'd rather me be brain jacked than jumped out of a building?
I'd rather you not jump out of a building or be brain jacked. Those are terrible options.
I mean, you're not wrong. They are not great options.
All right. Bandit call?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they still ready?
Yeah, they are all ready still. They're kind of waiting. Blackbeard can get there. Sorry, not Blackbeard. I said that because honestly, it's the parent. I based him off of the whole Blackbeard that we fought. Steelbeard, he can get there. He can get him and his people there. Now, keep in mind, Steelbeard, smaller group than the other ones.
Uh-huh.
There's like a couple hundred of them, like a few hundred. What is it? Not a couple hundred even. Like there's like a crew of them that took over that place. They're not like a whole like thousands of bandits that you seem to think you guys have for some reason.
We asked about it originally, and it was in the triple to 4-digit numbers with them all combined.
Yeah, with everybody combined. But you said thousands of bandits earlier.
4 digits would imply that. Anyways.
No, triple the hundreds, like triple the hundreds of people. Like you're not in the thousands of people that you're just disposal casually.
Unfortunately, but carrying on with their readiness thing you were saying.
Yeah, no, they're ready. What is it? Neve. Neve has a few that he can get part of them there, but if you want to get everybody there quickly, you'll have to help him pick stuff up and get them there.
Send Evans that. If they need some transport.
Okay.
But also go over, pretty much just give them the four key targets, and also if you have extra ships or anyone that wants to skydive into Oblivion, into Anshin itself, or Lancers, give them the whole rundown for that. But give them the 4 key targets there of, we gotta blow this thing up, we gotta kill these 2 people, and we gotta save Terry. Anyone else that ain't us, that's their problem.
Okay. So it's basically just, okay. Sorry, this is Matt writing stuff down.
We went over
pretty simple orders overall.
We went over a lot of this stuff way earlier. I'm trying to just keep this quick and simple.
Yeah. Look for the lance, fuck the lance up, look where the lance is licking, look for this thing. If you see a giant alien-looking cart that's still beating, possibly, call people.
And, they're free to loot and take whatever shit they want as, they're part of the deal of, you guys want to take lance shit, take lance shit. Welcome. We have our 4 main objectives. What they do after that,
Fair enough.
This place from a small bandit population is somehow going to become Pandora too.
It would not surprise me at all.
The first arrival of the new colonists. What happened to original inhabitants? The new
first
colonists
arrival of the new colonist.
Yeah. And now we have Pandora 2.
After the Iridium flash that wiped out half the population.
That's not the Pandora thing to happen, though. Oh, yes, this giant thing fell from outer space and just crushed everything, and then just wiped half of the place off. Everyone just came back around afterwards. Who cares if they got a bit mutated?
Shit happens. Okay.
Matt writing.
But yeah,
Matt
basically,
writing.
it'll be them easily being able to say, yeah, we can make it.
Matt writing stuff down, just like the next game I run, explosives are not allowed to exist.
Next game I run, if the explosives exist, I will use them more against you, probably. Let you feel the pain.
We have
Everybody dies.
You have not felt the pain I have felt yet. I have been reasonable. But yeah, okay. Like I said, you can call them, you can check up on them, that'll be that. Evans will get back to you and just basically say, like, hey, look, we can get like 20 ships. Not all of them are huge freighters. There's going to be like 2 that are good for carrying people. There's going to be a handful that are like good for quick darting around and getting a few people around and maybe taking a look. If there is, and this is him going, if there is a heavy lance presence around the planet, we will not be able to fight them and win.
And that's already part of the established plan, though.
Yeah, just being clear on that, because that could just end very badly if we tried to go head toe to toe with all of them. And we will literally just lose ships and people trying to do that.
Understood there.
Okay, just wanted to get that through there. We can try that. We can get your people there. We can get everybody transported. That's not the hard part. We'll see. I'll tell them to see what they can do to try and scan and figure out what's happening, but I also will tell them not to just get themselves killed directly. If they can avoid it, because, I don't want to send my people to die.
Yeah, your people aren't the
I will have them try to check out and scan the area that Aunt Cass mentioned, see what they can find. But that's still a fairly large region. We don't know how that'll go.
All right. Anything else we need to cover before we start initiating plan?
Matt has stuff for all of you. That he needs to type up and put in the chat. Because there was some stuff where he promised equipment. Alright. I'll be honest. Combat's probably not happening tonight. Do you guys want me to just give you the list so that I can worry about it for the items later? Yeah, I only say that because we only have like 40 minutes left at the most.
Yeah, probably should just type out a list and give it to us later.
Okay. So just above game. Not above game. Just for you guys in game where like he is going to give you there are two versions of Jacob's Shield. I'd have to look up the name. Fuck, whatever the name of one. There is the infamous one that everyone knows of, like the Rough Rider. There's a secondary one that will also be an armor rating instead of a shield rating. That has a little bit of a bonus effect. I misplaced that list. I literally had this list when I sat down.
I feel your pain.
We will see it later. And be like,
Okay.
"Yes."
He's giving you basically, yeah. So there'll be those two. There's a sniper rifle that he'll say that is basically they were working on. Again, it is one of those. I have a name for it. I will find it when I find my list. Sniper rifle that allows you to basically, at a penalty, shoot through walls because they got tired of people taking cover.
Might be a good thing for Aunt Cass there.
Yeah, maybe not.
I imagine that whenever it's a list of things, part of that'll be, okay, what's your fighting style, Max?
Yeah. There's that. There's a good handful of healing potions, including a few more of the like supreme ones that you guys had from before, and then a few more of the ones below it. Just trying to get you all topped off. I had one more weapon in the list, and I'm trying to remember it. As soon as I find that list, I will be able to give it to you. I apologize, people.
On top of the thoughts, the speech device, can the Thresh get like a belt to carry things?
And a cowboy hat.
Yeehaw.
I already had a saddlebag.
Okay, so they're fine. I didn't know if they had
for
anything.
my shotgun cane that I can't use because
Don't
It's
say
a rifle
can't.
cane, not a shotgun cane.
oh, rifle cane. But my tendrils are too fat to put in the hand trigger.
I feel like that's not true. Those things can get anywhere.
Eric, we don't need to talk about how tentacles get everywhere on this channel.
Can it be modified so you can use it?
Yeah, this is a bully mode channel.
How would... Does the Thresher know how to reload the thing?
Threshers can be pretty intelligent, yeah.
Like, is it gonna fat finger everything?
Listen, Murius and it were with each other for a while.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like a baby elephant.
Now she gets to be like,
Maybe. Okay.
You're seeing a baby elephant
Yeah.
around and just slings its trunk around everywhere. Be like that, just with the cane. And then boom, accidentally shoots.
I will offer this to you now. I'll toss it out there as a thing above game. Like, back onto the track here. This is something to consider for you, for Tanya. You wanted to talk to Neve because of issues with your family and past and other things. If you go through this without talking to him first, there's a real chance he dies in this following combat or situation or scenario. Do you want to talk to him first beforehand?
No, she's accepted that if he dies, and then that problem's solved in general.
Okay, I just meant because you are asking for information on what happened that day and other things, and if he dies, that goes too.
I like that.
Especially when I'm sorry. This is me saying this because there's literally nothing stopping you from talking right now with how travel works.
Except then she might try and kill him.
She's leaving it ambiguous at the moment, so she doesn't have the temptation to kill him beforehand or in the middle of anything. She's leaving it to where he might be more innocent of any type deal. For her trying to keep the violence down, and then afterward, he can be taken care of if he isn't already.
And if he dies, well, that problem is solved. I mean, the person who might have been doing horrible things is dead. And if he didn't do horrible things, well, I mean, shame.
No, it's okay. Then we just have the temptation and wisdom save potential issues on the battlefield.
Yeah. So she's leaving it with the there's a possibility he's okay, instead of confirming that he's not okay beforehand, because if he's not okay, she's gonna want to murderize him. So she's gonna leave it open for now, and that can be dealt with later. And if he's dead, he's dead, and well, she might have to just find mercenaries to go for information brokers to go deal with the other guy.
I missed who you're talking about.
Neve.
Oh.
Okay.
No, she's not talking with him on purpose for the to not give herself any more temptation to murder him.
All right. Well, you don't have to talk to him then. Okay. Just was offering it.
Thank you for the reminder, though.
Yeah. What would you guys like to be trying to do at the moment then, besides having Turing work on a thing, which he is working on, because I'm assuming that was just passed along?
Do we have a general time scale at this point in time?
Him getting the thing, supplies for you getting together and organized won't take long. Like, you could take off like later tonight or in the morning, probably.
So short. Understood.
Yeah.
Barry,
but it is just waiting on you to be ready to take off.
Oh. Barry wants to make sure he has full charge on the gauntlet things.
Easy enough.
Can I have Barry like two of those bombs? What?
Let's say, is Barry making anything extra?
Yeah, he went off to go make a bunch of bombs. Like the directional bombs or whatever from the car that got used against the thing. Except that would work. Except that would hopefully work a bit better against against her. Now it probably wouldn't be quite as much a surprise. So sticky grenades, except sticky bombs.
Also, it will be good if there's any big doors we need to get open.
Yeah, that too.
Anti-armor, good. Make things go
yeah,
doof.
pretty much. I mean, it's a useful thing to possibly have, right?
It makes me think of one of my favorite things from Battlefield 1, the Limpet Charge, which was basically just an anti-tank mine with handles that you're supposed to stick on the side of the tank, but everyone just used them to just chuck at the tanks from like 5 feet away and run.
Yeah. But yeah, so just sticky bombs for whatever use we find for them. They're very multi-use things.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you, Matt?
Yeah, you can make some of those. Roll demolition kit check.
Whoever's seen Saving Private Ryan.
Whatever bonuses he gets from Jethro.
I mean, I'm also planning on throw these. I mean, spread these out across the group if I can make enough of them. How many of them could I possibly make?
We'll see how you do when you roll.
Yeah, no, I'm currently having to get dice out. That's why I'm still talking.
Yeah, it'll be kind of depending on how well you roll, how many we get through. Or how many you
Do
get
I
through.
have the +6 thing?
Plus a d6, not just +6.
Yeah, that's a... Yes, I'm aware that specifically plus a d6, yada, yada, yada.
He's on the phone. Flash of genius. +5.
Yes! Do it. Do
No.
it. That'll be fine. Oh. Sorry, Mythweavers is doing his thing. Wait, no, this is a flat roll. What am I doing? Oh, flat roll plus d6.
You've got something on it.
I would hope so.
He has proficiency
Right.
bonus at
Right.
least.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, proficiency. God.
Your explosives kit stuff. Whatever your explosives kit is.
It worked. God damn it, Mythweavers. What are you doing, Mythweavers?
Yeah, it did a weird thing where when I loaded on, it loaded up Tanya's page, but it loaded it up treating it as if I wasn't signed in, and then I had to sign back in.
Yeah, you
and
did
then
that.
And then it went back to the home page.
Actually, it added an extra layer of the sign-in thing, actually, for me.
I didn't have that. I didn't have an extra second one.
So is that my proficiency bonus, you say? It's been a while since I've just done this.
Whatever's on
Yes.
your explosive kit stuff.
It'll be whatever's on your explosive kit bonus.
I don't fucking remember.
Did you ever expertise that?
Add proficiency bonus. Yes. Add proficiency bonus, it says. So, yes. And yes, I did expertise that.
What's your explosive number?
That's just a proficiency bonus, right?
Well, expertise is doubling it.
You double your proficiency bonus?
No, if you specifically went out of your way to gain a feature called expertise, you double it. Otherwise, you just have proficiency, which is the one number.
No, didn't we talk? I talked to you about that, though.
I don't remember your character stuff, man. I can't remember everybody's character stuff anymore.
I have
if I'm
it right
honest.
here. Expertise, explosive.
Oh,
Yeah, I was explaining what it was to you because you asked me if that's what it was. So if you have it, then you have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're getting a minimum +10.
Yeah, no, I just started to doubt myself, just like, wait, what?
Well, what's your explosive stat go off of also?
I doubt and I don't.
Wisdom, typically.
What's your wisdom modifier?
0.
Alright, so 0 plus 10 plus a d6.
Okay.
And
Unless
then
it
you
was
roll that
intelligence.
d20.
So 26
Well, Matt
plus
just said
6.
wisdom, right?
There's what?
Said Matt just said wisdom, right?
Plus 6. 32. 16 plus 10 plus 6.
All right.
Barry makes a lot of bombs.
Yeah, you make a good few bombs.
Yeah. I would like to pass them as evenly out amongst the
Roll.
group
All right, I'll let you roll a d8 for bombs.
as I can.
And are these more shape
If you
charge
roll a
style
1,
things
you can
or
reroll.
angry grenades?
He said sticky bomb, so I'm thinking more sticky grenade, angry grenade is what
Okay.
it sounded like.
I thought he meant the shape charges that had the adhesive on the bottom to be able to throw them and stick like Jethro was talking about from the car launcher.
Kind of that, but with a blow up button. Or you could either just go and set it to just kind of do the anger grenade or the thing. Like, you can just throw it and it explodes, but you can also
Okay,
just,
man.
like,
So, following the rules that you guys set up in your conversation earlier, this is something you throw and forget about, at which point a shape charge doesn't really work very well.
It's
Or you take
activate
the time
and
to
then
set it, or be careful with it, because you guys specifically made purpose to say this adhesive is a problem about gluing it to your fingers.
it's activate and make it go as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, so you got a choice to make if it's a shape charge or a sticky bomb.
Which is why Jethro was having it as a shoot, launch it, and forget. Well, the shape charge the shape can be towards the adhesive side, so whatever you stick it to is what it's intended to detonate towards.
Do we really want to add the complexity of a fucking sticky side disc throw or whatever?
I feel like that's a that might
know,
go wrong.
I don't know. He rolled a 32.
Well, that's for quantity, and to make sure that they don't explode the moment you press the button.
So I made 32 of them? Wow, that's wonderful.
Oh my god.
Use them for everything.
Congratulations,
Yeah, I
they
rolled
deal
a 7 by
1d4
math.
damage. Enjoy.
But yeah, Jethro was also talking about a landmine thrower, so a set and forget type thing, or detonate on impact or shortly after, not the shape charges.
Admittedly, I just stole the adhesive from that. Also, I rolled a 7 for that.
Okay,
I tried to
you
get
have 7 of those to pass around.
before.
Nope, you got 7 of those to pass around now.
Alright. I pass them out as evenly amongst the group as I can. Well, actually, who was actually possibly going to actually use them? I know Bertram would probably use them.
Crystal be good to have some to place around.
I just
I
like
kinda
having
will
toys in my
use
toy
them.
box. I'm still carrying around Molotovs, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you actually used it last time.
I like toys.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm willing to give you more toys.
Crystal is really good just straight up because of her movement stuff. Honestly, Princess might be good to have some. For burrowing, for burrowing underground and placing it somewhere inside of somewhere.
For all that Barry is an explosive expert, he's probably more likely to just explode himself. Actually, how much damage did that do? That did a lot of damage.
Yeah. But Crystal having a shape charge, or not Crystal, Crystal, but Princess having a shape charge or just anything explosive is kind of funny. That the idea she could burrow through something, because they probably don't have time to lay down, concrete or steel floors or anything, so they're probably working on the same dirt as everyone else. But Crystal just burrowing underground and setting a bomb and then coming back.
Do you mean Princess?
Yeah, Princess.
Who knows? Maybe
Okay.
Crystal's taking up digging. Power shovel.
Anyway, we have 7 of these. How do you all want to distribute them? Figure out the number.
We can put that in chat and have that figured out
later.
next time.
There are 6 main party members, 3 from the Lance now, so that makes 9. So give them to whomever it is you wish. Because I think that's our main, named character force, right?
I think it's a fair number of them.
Because Evan's not coming.
Who just wouldn't use them, though, because they have better options.
No. This is not.
Anyway, we can figure out in chat. Moving on. That's what Barry's up to.
Move over some of the move over the mods from the old swords onto new swords, just getting that conglomerated.
There are 7 berry
No,
bombs,
that's
right?
fair enough.
Whatever.
I said there are 7 berry bombs, right? I was going to write it in chat, but it looks like Dylan's doing it.
Okay. Berry bomb sounds like a cereal.
Good. It's delicious. Schmied
Very
approved.
fun.
Nitroglycerin in every bite.
An explosion of flavor.
Explosively delicious.
It'll blow your taste buds.
Okay. So that'll be you spending your day making those bombs. So that's that's the rest of the day thing, meaning you guys are taking off in the morning. But it kind of sounded like that might be the case anyways.
Yeah, they gotta send transport. They gotta organize and send transport also.
Unless anyone's like, hey, I have a scene.
I'm assuming we reloaded all of our ammunition and everything, right?
Yeah, reloading your ammo is easy.
Okay. What level of health vials could we get?
Those are
I
gonna
told
be
you all I
added
have a
in.
list of things I'm putting in.
Yeah, he'll have that in the list.
We're gonna have a list at the end of
Forgot
this.
entirely.
Is the iridium for Crystal and Tanya going to be on that list too?
If it's just for you guys' standard use, yes.
Yes, it is not for the possible purple nuke. It is for our use because
If you guys make the purple nuke, I feel justified in literally anything I do.
We're not gonna make the purple nuke. We probably wouldn't have time.
Barry
We
was
might
given
make
the hands
lesser
to the purple
bombs.
nuke.
Do
So,
we get text in a working order? Because I feel like that's a scene. And if so, we'll probably do
If
that
you guys,
later.
well, look at it this way: it took him a day to get a third of the way through. This will get him 2/3 of the way through. If you guys are willing to risk another day, they'll have text up and running.
I think we should. We need.
So you're going to risk an additional day.
Can I help?
So you have all of tomorrow as well to do stuff before you do anything.
You try to speed it along?
Nobody here besides Clay has the potential to help with that.
I don't know. Maybe we can put Clay to work.
And even then, like I said, potential.
He's not a roboticist.
Yeah, he's iridium guy.
Can't Evans help?
Not if you
Or
guys
if
want him
he
to keep
has
organizing
that.
everything. I was going to say, not if you guys want him to keep organizing literally everything else.
Didn't Evans also already say it was a bit above? It was above his head.
Yeah, but the blueprints were in there.
We need him organizing stuff.
Listen, Max, I'm doing my best to get your boy back.
Clay, go help that nice robot.
It might,
All right. I'll go down and see what I can do if it lets me. It was, well, you know what they were like. He's just looking over at Bertram.
It's Clay Jacobs.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Official
He's-
Jacobs.
no.
The
He
extra
does
day
not
on
have the
this,
Jacobs last name, no.
the extra day on this concerns me, but also
Yeah,
gives
same.
Barry another day to make bombs
Oh,
or something.
Okay,
so do we just want to double the number of bombs, or do you want me to roll again?
I'll just double the number of bombs.
Okay. I will
Could also
fix that in chat then.
make something else.
There's also
What
that.
else
You
could
can
I
make
make?
something else.
Any ideas?
It's got to be down to a day, though, so that
And-
kind of kills any long
Any
projects.
requests?
I would have if we had 3 days, but we don't.
I mean, it's still a day. I could still make something. Any requests for bombs or anything else? Explosive?
Well, do you want more shape charges or anything else?
I could use
Go ahead.
grenades.
Well, we can refill the
Hey.
grenades.
Remember,
Yeah,
your
okay.
grenade things are you already have the mod.
Just for the
Yeah.
sake of
Yeah, I only
Over
have 2
table
grenades,
chat.
though.
No, you
Yeah,
can only
no.
carry so many at a time.
Oh, never mind.
the
Whatever.
sake of over table chat, my thing would have been, you know what? Barry and Jeffro talk like a lot, and Barry's loud. So I probably would have overheard
Yeah.
some of the weapon designs, including way back whenever you mentioned there being like the Half-Life make hot piece of metal go fly. So I would have.
Jethro has also literally sent Barry schematics to things.
Yeah, it's just. I feel like him trying to incorporate that into the already knife thrower that exists in my shield would have been too much to ask for in a couple days.
Ah.
Yeah.
What does a DM think? Do you think I could do it?
You're trying to incorporate. Hold on. So the Half-Life what?
Half-Life has
I don't
the make crossbow bolt go real hot and then go foomp. It increases armor pen in the game. Roberts mentioned that he made that explicitly. So I was like, maybe I can just
Oh.
put that there.
So basically, you want your shield blast to have like a way to bypass armor to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay,
it can launch knives.
Tell you what,
So like it would just be
Tell you what.
put that there.
Barry. I'll make you guys a compromise. It'll be a disadvantaged demolitions kit check, but you guys have the potential to do it in one day.
Would
I have disadvantage against everything. Oh, against that D6 and plus 10.
would
I'll take that.
Would Bertram be able to call Jethro and get help on that?
Bertram has natural.
I can just call Jethro.
Bertram has blacksmithing proficiency. In case I
Yeah,
could
but
actually
Yeah, I was
be
going
of
to say
assistance.
Bertram himself actually could help in this instance.
Yeah.
Would that
Would
change
it
it back
go
to
up?
flat difficulty?
Yeah, they're about to have help. Yeah, it would just be that's his day too.
It's me going, please don't fuck up my shield. I need it to not die.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no,
you
that's a fucking 19 on the die, plus 10, plus...
Okay, well, that's you guys committing that tomorrow's day to that.
So, what,
Go forth,
35?
Bertram.
35.
Have schematics.
Okay, 35. Basically, what I'll say this is this. It won't bypass energy shields, but like her physical health, shield health that you guys had. For example, if you shoot something, it will just through that, and technically you'll be just hitting health directly.
It'll ignore yellow shield.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
I'll put a
The,
big AP next to my shield.
What's his damage right now, by the way? What's his damage right now?
It goes off of my knife damage, which actually goes up on account of my subclass. So I deal a D8 at base, unless you want to futz with it. It would be a D4.
He got a 35. He got a 35. I might give it a bit of a bump. I will think on that since we have time.
Yay.
It would be
Will
a
you send me a
D4.
message in Discord to remind me to consider that?
Okay. It would just be
I have a
upping
random
knife
question.
damage,
Yeah.
which in your setting is a D6, is basically the question.
Yes.
Idea for that, because the 35, since it is a superheated thing, D4 fire.
Yes,
It's a
do it.
thought.
I have a question. Like, I can't do this because I already said I'm going to do other things. I'm an explosive expert. Can I work on weapons, on grenade mods?
I feel like I'm stealing your time.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yes, you could have.
It's just like, it's just missed opportunity, because like, I just realized I could have been doing this entire time.
You know, hopefully Matt doesn't use the things that the
You just made?
other Jethro ideas that me and him have talked about.
I
What
mean,
do you
on
mean?
one
I
hand,
totally don't.
Matt is very fair about things, about not using things that kill you, despite other people talking about things that would absolutely kill everybody. Trust me, I've been on the other side of it. Yeah, no. He said ideas that could absolutely kill everybody. It's like, no, that'd be too mean. That just won't stop him from using reasonable stuff, which could still absolutely kill us. As
like
meat and
landmines.
Nurius and Nessa found. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program.
I just remember throwing landmines with Matt in Halo 3. Oh no, that elite's driving towards us throws a landmine directly at the vehicle and jumps.
Just throwing those sticky grenades.
No, a landmine.
No, I mean, Halo is the one with the sticky grenades, right? The orange ones.
It also has sticky grenades, yes.
They got the blue glowy
Yeah,
sticky ones, and they got the orange spiky ones.
I'll be honest, I think that might be what inspired me a bit about this, except just bigger.
Fond memories of throwing down a bubble shield and someone running into it, and they're throwing a spike grenade at your feet and jumping out.
Yeah, that's not about right.
Okay. Hold on. I am going through numbers just to double check things.
We hit that deadline ADHD go moment.
Yeah, like, sorry, it went from like, we're crawling along to now I have to figure out everything now. The rest of the way.
That's how deadlines work,
we've
man.
given you so much random
It's a
just.
what?
That's how
It's here
deadlines
now.
work. He's apologizing.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's what happens. I knew it was coming. It's just, it's here now, so I have to handle it. And it's a lot.
Okay, so we're not talking to him. We're ignoring him. The general gist of the plan is just to have them help search. You guys have it narrowed down, so searching should be easier. You guys are sacking out an entire another day.
Because Cass needs a goddamn robot.
Because that'll put her like 5 or 6 days that they have to search now.
This extra day concerns me.
We need text there.
Wow, we've already committed to it with the check for the thing.
Like, I can't explain why, but we need text there.
Because he's best boy.
Who knows what all upgrades will come with?
At least a glue gun somewhere inside of him.
I'm gonna have Turing and play a role for something.
Is it the entire class that Nessa had before just being given to Max's new character for free? Maybe.
No. Not the whole class, just a feature of it.
I feel like we might just be getting the shiny new text at the start of next time.
Genuine question. Since this is happening, Crystal, Tanya, you two have all of today and tomorrow. Like, you have 2 days to do something or work on something, anything like that. Anything that you guys want to work on.
Don't have any crafty stuff like other people do.
It doesn't have to be crafty. Just, even if it's just talking to someone or figuring something out.
We did a lot of the figuring stuff out already. It'd probably just be hanging around Evans and checking on people occasionally, just poking head in to see how people are doing. It's like, oh, they're in the workshop making bombs and stuff. Crystal is has a seemingly new lit fire in her.
And a
I don't know
lightsaber.
what she's doing. But if nothing else, mostly following Evans around.
Okay, just helping him out. Gotcha.
She has things to learn. She has things to learn, and also will make sure he eat and is taken care of.
Fair enough.
Because just like Nessa, he seems the type to busy, and ignore self-care.
Oh, absolutely is.
So she will bring him coffee, water, food, other things.
There is. I'm trying to think of the option to offer anything. Crystal, do you have anything then?
That is.
You're still doing what you can to stay busy. I think the last thing that was on her mind was her project with her sword, so she's going to go off to work on that. Yes.
Oh, her sword?
Yeah.
Just try to improve that some? Okay.
Just try to improve it as much as you can. She feels like you might need it. I definitely want to use it. That is what she's planning on doing. That helps that she's isolating herself. Doesn't matter. I got Turing here to talk to. I can help Turing out if he needs help. Which I doubt he will.
Well, also Clay was sent to
Turing's
go
not much
do
for one
work,
to take.
so he might be down there too.
Oh. More
Yeah,
human
Clay is.
interactions.
Hey, no regrets. Got a fire in you now, remember?
Hey, so, sword. Gotta go stab some things. Stab some more targets. Make sure it looks great.
Practice with the sword. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can understand that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that actually happened in these 2 days that'll be interesting. Writing things down. There's that. There's that. Cass, what are you doing?
Cass is gonna go snoop through Clementine's stuff.
Okay, what you looking for? Out of just curiosity, like what all are you looking for?
I'm looking, not that I think she's dumb enough to leave stuff around, but I'm looking for anything that could be a hint of what she poisoned Sterling with.
So you want to look into the whole poison Sterling thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll investigation, I'll say.
She's rolling that. Was the crystal lightsaber thing something she did, or was that a Turing thing?
That was just something they found. You guys found a ways back. You see if she could power it with Iridian.
Oh, can Tanya just leave her her swords with crystal to do the same thing too? Then
You'd see like the unique ones from the. These are ones you guys found in the vault.
yeah, we.
Okay. I mean, you can do it the same thing. Powering him has never been an issue. I told you guys that from the beginning. It was either a siren, like a power charge, or an Iridian bar. Krista was doing something a little funky with hers, but you wouldn't be able to do the same way.
Okay.
It was her trying to do something interesting with like her class abilities and stuff to mix with it.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Oh.
Very
Never mind.
unfortunate.
You get distracted drinking all of her liquor because fuck you, you're petty.
Damn. Can I also trash her room?
Oh, easy. But yeah, no, the crystal thing was her trying to do something fun with her class and how it interacted with it for that stuff. You dropping it off, it's again, you could just use a charge to power it up.
Yeah, I didn't know if her and Turing found like an alternative battery source or just got something new working there. Well, we'll be acquiring iridium, so
Yeah. I need to start rolling some stuff now. One, there's 2, 3, 5. You know what? We'll just do this. I don't get to roll a D100 very often. That'll work even better.
the big 100.
Ah, the big 100. Oh. Oh, okay. Information has been acquired. Good to know. Side note, along the way, would somebody like to roll a D20 to represent something for like the guards and the people and the info that could be coming back your way?
Crystal's feeling fiery. Oh, okay.
This is terrifying.
Badass.
What's your roll?
Duck dice.
Never mind.
They're unresponsive at the moment. Duck dice, go. 14.
What up? I heard my name.
Too late.
Oh, you're gonna ask me
Too late.
Low.
My luck is bad.
He's okay.
The duck
13.
dice have
Yeah.
15.
The 14? Yeah, at 14, at some point, yeah, she really does just come back and take the fucking kaiju.
Like an ancient ship just come by on the planet to pick it up.
Yeah, basically. They come back, they get the fucking kaiju, and they leave.
Beams it up.
Is it her ship? If so,
Well-
there's a standing order in place.
No, it's not her ship. It's a bigger ship to actually carry it. The ship she was on was a small one.
It's probably one of those things also of Clementine just sending the codes like, yeah, here's the codes to turn the anti-aircraft stuff off. Or,
Here's the air
here's the
tag to
code-
not be shot.
here's a code for the ship to be recognized and not shot.
I picture that they carry the kaiju like they carry a cow in like a helicopter. It's just like dangling at the bottom of it through space.
As it should be.
Oh, now it's Space Godzilla.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I really am trying to figure out something to do for all of this, and it is a lot to figure out. What are you guys doing for your entryway? Are you guys going to try and go ahead? Are you guys wanting to send any scouts out? Are you guys trying to like just blind raw dog entering a planet of potentially hostile fleets?
I feel like we all just have to get there at the same time, because if there's something there to meet us, we gotta make landfall real quick. And surprise might be our only fucking element.
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to ask so I can set up so you guys it's not an unfair plan if I say something happens.
Yeah. And you know,
He's planning on just murdering
It's
us
a
all
whole
before we
planet.
get there.
it's a whole planet, so who knows where their stuff will be looking and where we'll initially pop out of whatever hyperspace equivalent Borderlands use.
Meanwhile, if
You know,
5 or so ships show up, they're gonna be like, oh, okay. Gotcha, understood. Next week is just a no-fly zone.
I have a feeling that we're just going to get there. All the ships are going to get shot down. And we're just going to have to go and figure out what the hell we're doing in the middle of the jungle and try and get to the place. E.
Okay.
Anyone disagree?
I
guess it is.
suppose this has been the planning session because it is 11 now. I've been trying to write stuff down to figure shit out for this, and I'm trying to figure out like, can we do anything before we head out? But the answer is honestly not really. So, yeah,
We'll probably
this
have
has been the planning session. It sounds like at the start of the next session, you guys are going to be trying to jump the planets.
we'll start the next session, probably the okay, we're leaving session.
Text, and we got it.
Yeah,
We got
that's what I mean,
it.
jumping to that planet, because when you leave, you're there.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
they-
going to be some dialogue before we leave, you know?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but that'll be what we're at, Sam.
Introduction of Text 2.0 also.
Potentially.
When Nessa just immediately stops playing Cass and just starts playing Rex 2.0. New character.
Okay.
Why would she do that when she can use her niece's child to help avenge her?
She could be both. She could be a Beastmaster with a robot.
I'm hoping she's got at least 11 levels in Fighter.
I don't even know what her class is.
That just means 3 attacks per round.
No, I mean I don't know anything at all about her character's cast, like beyond actual cat level stuff. I mean,
That's sounding like wrap-up noises.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
that is wrap up. That's what I'm saying. Is it's 11. We need to stop for the night because, I mean, well, yeah, she already crashed out the call, but she got to go, and I don't want to start a whole big thing without it. That's what I was trying to figure out. There is like, I'm writing stuff down. I'm like, what can we do before you go? And honestly, not really much because it's either long dialogue or you're at the planet.
And I think that mechanically all of our prep things have been looked at and whatever to the extent that we can.
Yeah, pretty well. You're kind of down to what you got.
And as far as my personal things go, the squad I brought into there, Brewer's probably not got a lot to say, per se. So things are just where they are.
Yep, that's fair.
But they have a special tactical purpose with them, at least.
True enough.
Our main squad does in fact seem to be the party and those three, right? There's no additional. Is there?
The main squad is, your party, and which we're kind of lumping cast into now because if everything works, of course.
Max is there.
Yeah. And then the other two, I guess will depend. We'll see how that goes with everybody interacting.
There's two more.
Oh, you said the other three. Oh, those three. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just those three. It's cool. Nothing else.
We've got an Evans.
He can't go.
Evans isn't going.
Okay.
I guess Clay and Bo. But I wasn't personally in charge of them, so they're less on my board.
They're not going, okay?
She's not here. We can speak freely.
I know. Yeah.
As I said before, they both said, we're not going. Absolutely not. And they both looked at Elephie with a look of a liar.
Mac just listening to the recording. Those sons of bitches.
Oh, she knows.
Bitches.
She's not dumb. She heard what I said.
We're all
I know, just the idea
die.
of Max in the other room listening to us.
Alrighty then. If there is not else, then catch you next time.
Yeah. Hopefully more happen.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Yep.
it's not for the recording. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not for the recording.
Turn the screen back up. Goodbye.